Sorry about that. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was on earlier. Good morning to the family that I did believe part 42. And I'm back here. Um, hi, what's going on, sis? How you doing? If you can hear me, press one. If you can hear me, press one. Thank you very much. Give me press one. This is Underrated Brunch Talk number 16. Ladies and gents. Hope we get some people. Come on. If you can hear me, press one. That'd be greatly appreciated, the cynical one. Let's see something. Let me see something. Shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. Put this thing right here. Yeah, so I hope everybody's doing all right. Um, Everybody doing fine. Let me get these announcements out the way. Shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to y'all. Very much appreciate. Thanks for always supporting me. Very much appreciated. So let's keep on stand up and fight for the truth, no matter what. So shout out to my underrated one family. Shout out to No Duck Zone podcast family. Shout out to y'all. Keep up the fine with Brother McLean and the rest. Keep up the fine work. Shout out to hashtag TWT family. Shout out to Brother Gat for the G5. And the significant one. The significant one. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Also, shout out to the mighty LBBC. That's for Lions Den Box community. Also, basketball community. Shout out to the brothers and sisters there. So we here. The cynical one, if you can hear me, press one. But I was on earlier. Oh yeah, you know what? Before we continue, we're gonna dedicate this live of Carmelo Anthony. He's been elected to the Hall of NBA Hall of Fame, Naismith Hall of Fame. So shout out to New York own Carmelo Anthony. Stand up. I'm gonna have to change up a doing some Knicks stuff. Know what I mean? So we're gonna dedicate this live to the legendary Carmelo Anthony. Yeah, we're gonna shout out. And also shout out to Old Head Podcast. Let us know about it. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. You check the brother out about everything. And so shout out to the podcast, everybody on here. And brother Jesse, if you hear me, I send the link out so you come on. Um, family. Trying with some people coming, but everybody so far having a great afternoon. Hope so far y'all having a great afternoon. I'm here. Make the best of we are making the best of it. You know, I'm making the best of it. You know, so but a lot of crazy things is happening. You know, continually losses of jobs. The federal courts is going to be very busy. And I think throughout the year, you know, so and constant laid off, constant, And my our prayers is going out to the ones that lose their jobs. You know, it really is. So it's sad because I was thinking about that constantly. Don't get me wrong, but more when I was really setting up. After I got off my live this morning, and then I rest a little bit and set up this live, and how your family's affected. You know, and that's why sometimes it's good to be in the union. Of matters like this. You know, I this is for me. It's really really. It's not a good time to lose jobs, and you got some people they feel there ain't no problem as long as they okay, and that's all it matters. You know, I remember my second oldest brother. This I was in New York. I was living in New York at the time. This time I was going to college, and so I left. I went to go to college, did some studying and stuff. And, I met up with some professors, and they say, you don't want to worry about go to class, and like, because they used to send out emails. People know they don't have to go to class. So, and so I said, so I had time. So I said, let me go. I started to talk to him. I said, what you doing? So I ain't doing no. I'm heading where you at, man. I ain't got nothing. He said, what about school? I said, nah, there ain't no school today. So I got time. So I went up there. I was gonna go home because I had books with me. I said, nah, I take the books with me. Ain't heavy. And I went up there and met with my brother. He said, yeah, if you want to, you can stay until I get off. I said, cool, no problem. So I got off phone out with travel. And I said, what's the matter, bro? He said, I have to find three people in a few minutes, man. And all three of them, they good workers. They like friends. So why you have to find? They said they cutting back. And I'm fighting, well, how you cutting back? And later on they got their jobs back a few months later. Yeah, they did. One brother fought for them. Make sure they got the cut. One brother part of you and Dudley, you and Dudley. So with this union. But they ended up got back their job. And I knew them. And hey, Letitia, hey, stay right there. How you doing? Good afternoon to you. Stay right there and watch out for your email. Okay, watch out for your email, sis. And let me take care of this first family. Okay. Okay, sis. Watch out. Watch out for your email, Letitia. Peace to you and your family, and also peace to you and your family. It's the cynical one. And that's a hard that's hard feeling to do. Can't imagine. My brother told me you fine to explain to them everything. And he said, don't worry about them, fight for you and stuff like that. And they said, it ain't your fault. And I looked at them and I shook my head because the times that I went my brother's, my late brother, my late second old brother job, I always see them three together. They live in the same block, cool, everything. Kind of find a day when I was living here, they didn't live that far from me. And so it was like, it does something to me, and it hurt my brother a lot. So like I said, they ended up getting their job back. About 2 3 months later. But and I never forget, the bosses came because I knew this boss. Don't know my second oldest brother, boss, my late second oldest brother boss. I know them too. So I was looking at them like, I know you heard. I was looking at them like this, like, wow. So I said, but you have your job, right? I don't. I can say anything I want. Damage done and everything, brother. Like, yeah, they got their job, right? But you have yours, right? He said we gotta play the numbers and stuff. And it's okay. So they asked. So my late second oldest brother, he said, he said, I know it's tough for you because it ain't the first time my brother fired people. You know what I'm saying? My second, but for them, it's like they good workers and stuff like that. And see that not the first time, and now somebody messed up on a job and they get fired. Hey, that's different. They gotta go. They gotta go. But it's like crazy. So, hey sis, how you doing? Did she get
Hold
herself?
on, hold on.
Oh, no problem. So it's really something. So when I be looking what's going on in this country, how people losing their jobs and stuff, and that's their livelihood, and then get a buyout and all that, man. It's crazy, y'all. I mean, like, yeah. So people say, hey, man, we having a lunch in downtown. You and your your brother said, you want to go? I said, nah, I don't want, man. I don't like you like that. So it's crazy. And my brother, he wanted to. And everybody else at the job was sad because they all got along together. It wasn't a morning shit. Hey, you back, Karina Fields. How you doing? Welcome back, sister. Always a blessing to see you. All right. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. I put in that work. I put that work in. So, but people losing jobs, not of their fault. It's sad. And so my brother was like, went to the job, went to the restaurant in the Bronx we used to be at, where his job at, and I'm like, he said, you feel like eating? I said, nah. Because like I said, I knew them. Just that for me, you got people want a different job, you got some people had jobs, they're replacing these people, replacing robots and all that, Amazon, and other places. You go to certain parts of California, a fast food place, they have robots serving them. So when people say, yo, my job is safe, my job is safer, you better think again. And so, but anyway, we dedicate this live to Carmelo Anthony. He gonna be elected to the Basketball Hall of Fame, Naismith Hall of Fame. So shout out to Melo, one our own. He's born and raised New York, Red Hook, moved to Baltimore, so he always been New York, always been born in New York and stuff. So we're gonna dedicate this live to the Carmelo Anthony. Melo! Like I told, I might go switch up, throw my Nick joint in here. You know what I mean? So shout out. And shout out to you, Karima Fields. Thanks for coming back. You know, thanks for coming back. Very much appreciate it. If you can hear me, press one. If you can hear me, press one. Um, but yeah, we were talking about different things that we was this morning. And it's very important that taking buyouts and stuff. And I said for my feeling that if a person choose to work from home like certain days of the week, you should leave it like that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You left it like that. You know, that's what people like. They into certain situations they don't have no experience in. And that it's real sad. So we're gonna talk about different stuff. Anything and that oh yeah, and Kumima, if there's anything that you want us to talk about, you can put it in the chat. No problem. We could talk about it of anything. I don't we talk about everything over here. Okay? So anything you want to talk about, Sister Fields, let us know. You can put it in the chat. Um I just wanna bring that up because
Not working. Get off my cord.
this is for me. I just there's some people that you should have compassion. You got to pick and choose who you have compassion for. You know, right to mute your mic. So, but yeah, so you gotta have compassion to some things. But it seems like we're dealing with ruthless people out there, wicked people, wicked out there. Okay, yeah, I know. I'm saying that if there's anything you want to talk about it, you can put it in the chat if you want. Where you at? Okay, no problem. And yeah, thank you. And so now people, no one grinder. You want to have compassion on everybody? No, I ain't said I had compassion on everybody. No, and no, I'm not a fool. No, on certain ones, yeah. Not everyone. Not everyone ain't get my compassion. How I have empathy some people. No, I don't. Especially you wicked. No, I don't. Man or woman. Man and woman. So I don't no. Parents say, hey, people around, hey, the older ones they ain't raised no fool. They ain't raised no fool. That's out. That's crazy. That so, but and then also in these days, people feel that they entitled. You know, feel they entitled, and they feel I could say and do what I want, and that's a problem too. They feel that I could say what I want, I could do what I want, but
Can
if
you hear me?
yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay. My mic is not working. That's what I was working on. My bad. I don't mean to interrupt the
No,
conversation.
no, you ain't up for the conversation. It's all right,
So, what we talking about today? Underrated.
man. We talk about everything. What irks me, sis, and everything is that people continue losing their jobs on a federal level, and it seems like it comes from nowhere. And there are some people don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about that because that's livelihood missing, and other stuff is happening. Politics and stuff, and we talk different. Over here we talk with different stuff. It just that for me, it's just you know in a nutshell, there ain't that many people have compassion on other people that is trying to do what's right.
Mm.
It's always gotta be you gotta be in a certain class. Or you gotta be up here or you gotta know who you are. I feel as a human being, you do the best you can and and make sure your household is straight. No matter if you have a little or large, is everything. As long as you put God, matter of fact, you put God first, you'll be okay. You're gonna move. But these people, but the thing about it in this world, and overly emotional people, is really controlling this world. And I've been saying that for a minute, and then people seem like man or woman. And so for me, it's like they feel like, oh, I ride on this. What? Yeah, somebody got my back. What? When is the time we're gonna be human beings? Instead of hold human beings' hand, when do you let God hold your hand? That's like continuation I'm talking that I was on this morning. It's a continuation of that. And so for me, it's like, yo, you got this because you're on you because you got a name or something. You got the inheritance because over somebody's name or something. Instead of like being a grown up and understand that, yeah, I gotta deal with certain things myself and put God first to make sure that my relationship I still had a continuing relationship with God. Handpick people that you got compassion with and you get along with. But these are the
Let me
one
ask you a
offs.
question.
Yes, go ahead.
I want Okay, I want to ask you a question, and I don't mean to defer from what you're talking about, right?
Maybe it might
Do you watch
maybe it might connect. You never know.
Okay, do you watch Club Shay Shay?
Sometimes.
Okay, so I was watching it today, and I only watch certain people that I really, really admire and stuff. So I was watching. He had Damon Wayne on there yesterday. Let me tell you, that interview was wonderful. I know he had Marlon Wayans on there like a couple of months ago.
Yes.
They are amazing. That's an amazing family, bro. And
Yeah.
Damon Wayans was talking about him being a Jehovah Witness, and if you don't put God first, you know what I'm saying? You don't know. I didn't know he had a brain tumor.
He's your witness.
Yeah, he's a Jehovah Witness.
He
And
is?
it's crazy. Yes, because if you go look at Club, the interview just came out yesterday. I
Okay.
watched it while I was at work last night. Well, this morning, whatever. And you know what I'm saying, when I was watching it, and then I didn't get to watch it all at work, so I was listening to it on the bus when I got home. That was a great freaking interview, bro. Really great interview. And it's crazy because like the man will have you cracking up almost through the whole thing. But I didn't know his mom and dad, right? His mom was a Christian, but his dad was Jehovah.
I didn't do that.
That is crazy, but they
And
still
they from
stayed
New York
together.
too. They from New York.
Facts.
I didn't know that.
Facts.
And
I
before
need
you,
you to watch that, and we need to
yeah,
talk
I'm gonna
about
watch. You
that.
know
I
what I'm
think
gonna
that's a
do?
great.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna watch that, right? And I'll probably do. I just don't do stuff. I'll probably do a live on that. See how people give people some time to watch
My
it
thing is
because
to watch both of them. Watch the brother, watch Wayne, watch both of the brothers, and then I want you to watch Tommy Davidson. He was on there as well, bro. Them were some great interviews that Shay Shay did. I swear to
yeah.
God.
And
But the thing
I
is,
told you I was I told I was raised as Joe Witness, right?
no, I didn't know that.
I did say you. Well, I probably didn't. Yeah, I
I
was.
didn't pay attention. Maybe I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry, but like I ain't gonna lie, there was some that interview had me stuck. It really had me stuck, and it really has me thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like the man is amazing. Damon is amazing. It's crazy.
And so
It
yeah,
is
so because
crazy.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. But get back to Jehovah's Witness and stuff. I think being raised Jehovah's Witness, that's why I have my belief in God. And so when I talk my testimonies and stuff like that, it's real. And that's what, like, when I told about each of us have a personal relationship with God, that's where it comes from. You got to you have to cultivate yourself. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have that's why, like, when people talks about this and that and everything, I look at them like this: that you have personal relationship with God. Or your God is your parents, or your God is your children, or your God is your job, or your God is people in politics. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my belief, God hold my hand, and when God assembled me with good people, that's what it is. And so we have to understand that. But I never knew that Damon Wayans and Joel Wood. That is
But
just great. I need to. Hmm?
what killed me underrated that his mom and dad stayed together, and though they believe in two different religions. You feel what I'm saying? I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, because they had a love for each other, and then they believe of the yoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
They believe in the yoke. They believe in together, and they said despite that we had different beliefs, at the end of the day, the unit had to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I
I
know
agree.
we talked about this, why the black men do not go to church, because we have to say this. There are single women. There are pastors. I'm talking about the men pastors. I'm talking about all pastors, but y'all get what I'm saying. They
Mm-hmm.
be telling these women, you married that a husband that is not evenly yoked because he's not serving God. But they fail to understand, when you walk down the aisle, because I was married at one time, so I know what I'm talking about. When you walk down the aisle, you become as one.
Okay. Okay.
Only God. See, this is what I'm saying. And so it's a testimony of the whinings and stuff. We gonna keep the family together. We gonna do things together. And that's what it's all about. Instead of the pastor, listen, no, you don't want to worship. You don't want to talk to me. I'm gonna give you some counsel to help you stay together with your husband. I'm not
Right.
saying all pastors is bad. There are some pastors are actually doing that, and and that's so now I'm gonna go back, be me as being raised a Jehovah's Witness. That's the way. That's the way it is. And so when
Man,
people,
I'm telling you that interview was mind blowing. That's why I came so late because I was finishing up that interview. That was a
no, it's so
mind,
no,
like,
it's
got
okay.
my mind thinking.
No, it's okay
It got,
because it goes to what we're talking about, how people losing jobs on a federal level, how people don't have no compassion because of what you're talking about, and it goes to show that when you don't put God first, things happen to you.
that's crazy because what you talking about, Damon talked about all of that. That's what's crazy. He talked about all of that in that interview. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm talking
bro,
about.
I'm like, and it got my head, it got my mind racing. Like, bro, what am I doing? Like, I could be better than what I am. It just, it really does make you think.
It makes you think, but don't break you. Don't let it like, oh, I should do more and everything. It's a learning process. I coined it eternal learning. It's part of eternal learning. You know what I'm saying? And so you learn from it and
Right.
you build on it and you be fine. There are people here that they fail to understand that. I pray to Jesus, I pray to that, but at the same time, you put a human being, but you put things, place God. I'm saying, like, you praising God for convenience. So this is what I'm saying, that I look at people like, oh, that's what I'm saying. That as you already know, and that's why I go harder. So I go hard because And listen, I ain't no better than anybody else. I'm not, because let me explain something. Before I came back on, I had to pray. I had to pray for everybody, even the ones that don't want to acknowledge God, that trying to assassinate my character.
Right.
You hear what I'm saying? I go. Since
Right.
I go hard to the paint. I don't mess with nobody, but I go hard in the paint. But I'm just saying this, that being raised at your and the principles behind it. And don't be wrong. If you gonna hurt me, I'm gonna do what I can to defend myself. I'm not saying that, but the thing, but the people fail to understand that is that especially when you become as an adult, you gotta have a personal relationship with God. You can't have nobody hold your hand. I mean, like, you can't. I mean, like, there's people there. That's why you got families in shambles. You got households in shambles, and and they feel I could talk to anybody. And what's so sad and what's so beautiful about it? Everybody in the chat are women. I think it's more mothers. I think, and so
But
this.
it's crazy how you say about family, because that's all he really talked about. Him and Damon and Marlon. I want you to watch both of them and
Okay.
how amazing they family is. It's crazy.
And then
It
examples of it, right? As black men,
facts,
right? But we
facts.
still don't get the credit. We still don't get the credit. I could tell you, case in point, it was a brother that stopped me in the street, right? I meant to say this
Uh-huh.
last time. He stopped me, said, "What's up, New York? What's good, man? Yo, I know you live by yourself, man. Keep on your household down, man. You doing a great job. Yeah, you doing a great job, man. Shoot, keep your head up,
I'm
bro.
not
Keep
gonna
your head up."
lie. Listening to that interview, Underrated almost made me want to cry. Like, bro, like, why every black family is not like his black family?
There are
You get what I'm
some out
saying?
there, but
Like,
no, there are some out there. They just don't want to show it. Or there are
facts.
some that don't want to put it out there, so they get scrutinized and everything. And that part I don't blame them either. But that's what I'm saying. That we don't need to grab this out, man. I might get back to the brother, and I said, man, you know what I'm saying? After he told me that and everything, he said, you run the household, you by yourself, it doesn't make a difference. You still run and you make sure everything cool and everything. And I'm like, yeah, but now you telling me this, so it all goes together. You know what I'm saying, man? It all goes
And
together
I ain't
because
thinking that, like what you just said. You said it might come together. Like, bro, it almost had me crying. Like, bro, like, I'm like, why black people is not like his family? Like, he was talking about his struggles, and
yeah, and
you know
see
what
it
I'm saying?
right,
Like,
right.
you got me crying now. I swear to God,
Like,
I'm
I mean,
crying now
because
because I
no,
just
because you know why? Because I'm being honest. We gonna keep. I want every before I continue, the ones in the chat, please press one. But I want to see some ones, please, because I gotta say this. I gotta say this as a black man, and I'm not talking about the ones in the chat. I ain't talking about the sis on the chat on the panel. I'm talking about ones outside.
But even Marlon said it on Club Shay Shay. What the use to having success when you can't bring your whole family in there?
No, you
Like,
can't bring your
bro,
whole
that
family.
had me crying, bro.
It's like this. And let me say this though too. How many black women that want the black man to succeed that is crying after what a black man says? Let's be honest here. We keep it a
Yeah.
buck over here. How many black women to do that? Here's a black one right here, Sister Akafin. She actually crying because what she hearing is inspiring. That's inspiring right there.
Facts,
As
bro.
a black woman, and
Facts.
she see her as a black woman. How many black women willing to cry for that black man that is trying? Not enough. I'm telling you from personal experience. How many black women would say, I want to see you make it, no matter what.
And that's my thing. Even growing up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the best childhood, but I always want to see us black people succeed.
And I want the
And just
black
to
woman
hear
to
that,
succeed too.
I'm
I want
sorry,
the black
underrated,
woman to succeed too.
but the thing is, like, I just want to
It's all
see us
right, sis.
black
It's all right.
people. I'm sorry,
No, it's all right. No, don't worry about it. You family. Your family. Don't worry about it. Don't
but
worry about
like, bro, like just to hear Damon talk.
it. Yeah.
Today, like Marlon, he was good. He was amazing, but just to hear his brother talk, it
Yeah.
just it got my mind racing, not in a bad way, but in a positive way. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. You be
I'm sorry.
surprised. No. Don't be sorry. You family. Come on now. You talking to me now. Cut it out now.
I know, but it's just like I have never cried on here before, but like
It's
just
okay.
listening
You
to
doing
him,
your family. Come on now. Stop.
just listening to him, and like
Cut it out.
knowing it's nine of them and how much they love each other,
Yeah.
and
And
though
it
you know
happens.
everything, and it's that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I mean to curse, but that interview, I didn't watch a lot of interviews on Club Shay Shay, but that interview was a freaking amazing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Was amazing. And it
And
just got
see,
me thinking, like,
yeah.
you know, I didn't even know Damon was 65. I didn't even know he was
Yeah,
that old.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like how, I don't know. It just because I've been supporting the Damons since A Living Color. I've been,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like literally. And just to hear him talk and hear him particulate how he was growing up and all of that, like, bro, that inspired me, bro. It really did. It just messed with me a little bit because, like, bro, that interview was inspiring and amazing. Like, it
Yeah.
makes me want to know where I need to go to another level. And like literally, I got my own podcast, but I don't get on there a lot because I work so much. And I'm like, and then it made me think because like even my coworkers was like, you don't get on there enough, or I'm gonna help you out, and you know what I'm saying, and it just a lot of stuff. It just got my mind rambling crazy.
But that, I mean, you know, sometimes God send us here a message that we least expect. You know, and it's like you it was destined to you to hear the interview, and also it was destined for you to be here. God gave us
Right.
what we need, not what we want.
I ain't gonna lie, that interview really got me inspired and thinking so hard. And I don't understand why it got me like that. Because I
So,
watch a lot of stuff, but nothing makes me cry. But that interview made me cry.
but you can hear me? You can hear me?
No, I didn't hear what you said. Now I can hear you.
No. Just understand what I'm saying is this. Sometimes God bring us to a certain message to hear, so we can make sure that we stay true with Him. And sometimes we don't understand at that moment, but we sit back and understand.
Right.
We understood. So it was your calling to hear what he said. So it help us to wake up, help us to still be encouraged, and also to be in tune and to be a leader of the family, and also to set example that we still gotta do things God's way. And so sometimes God sends other people to understand the God, not that human being. And
Right.
so we have to understand that. So it's a blessing that you always come here is a blessing. I'm not saying anybody that comes to my channel is a blessing, but today, I'm glad that you came because of certain things. When I was talking this morning, I felt a certain way.
And why
I
is
felt
that?
I felt a certain way that us as a people not being respected, that the black man not being respected. And even the black woman that support the black man is not support the black man is not even being respected.
And you absolutely right, but I don't give a care. Long as the people know what the people who I really mess with knows where
I
I
be
come from. I
respected.
don't care about the outside. I always call it the outside world because you're not in my bubble.
Okay, man. I'm about to say
If that
this
makes
is
sense.
right. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It goes back to my point. Overly emotional people, and that's what I'm saying. And I can keep on hopping on overly emotional people. I'm talking about men and women. You're putting your trust in something that you're putting your trust in the wrong way instead of putting trust in God, man. Yo, stop. Yo, see, I ain't gonna be disrespectful today because I'm gonna try and behave. I'm gonna behave myself. But stop holding people's hand. Trust in God's hands. I'm saying if you want to hold somebody's hand that has meaning. But for me, but get back what the brother is saying. It brings me a better appreciation of myself. That yeah, he said, yeah, man, you know what I mean. You know how many men in your age can I even say that? You could put your key in the door. That you could pay rent. Yeah, I know it's hard. Get your own food. You know what I'm saying? Like again, let me say the
Yeah.
miss be looking out for me. Let me say that. I'm gonna put it out there. She do be looking out for me when I need. So I'm gonna put it out there. But at the same time, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And it's hard. And it's like sometimes that. It ain't point getting the pat in the back. You just want to get a knowledge. And sometimes that you know I'm talking about as a black man, we don't get knowledge. We don't get knowledge from shit. And then
And
even the
that's
black
wrong.
one that
Because
support
I feel
him,
like
that support the black man, they looking at her. They don't want nonsense. How dare you support the black man? You hear what I'm saying? So for
yeah.
me, it's like that's why I be go hard in the paint, man. That's what I don't even no more. And it's like it's crazy out here, and it's like for me, it's like I don't want people keep on telling me, yo, you family, but you don't want to be bothered with me. Yeah, you family, you family. Don't tell you family, you ain't about being the family.
Mhm.
Because it happened to me in the past with my family. That's some of blood. Even the ones along the way, not even blood. You family. But when I try to tell you what's up, yeah, you looking at me like, well, I ain't nothing. And so for me, it's like it's cool though. You know what I mean? You got that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I feel like God, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, man, God, man. Again, you are my spiritual. Say what you want, man, but sometimes I learn from older people. Sometimes do more of this, less than this. I was
I
little when they
agree.
told me that, and I said, "Oh, I understand. Listen, thinking less this." And believe me, I see things. I see things going on. Again, I see things going on. I see things going on. That's what like today it's like it was cool and everything, but it's like for me it's like I get back to the brother. You need to man keep your head up, man. It's like so by you talking like that, about going on with Damon and stuff, it goes to coalition. And it's down. It's all about compassion. You know what I'm saying? What you got? That's what I'm hearing is about compassion. And we don't have enough. We got compassion on wrong people. We don't have compassion. We would I ain't talking about the ones in the chat. I ain't talking about Aquafina. I'm talking about the people outside. I'm talking people outside. Y'all really having compassion with God? You have a relationship with God? I can't. I'm just asking a question. Y'all gotta decide that for yourself. But just understand. Just understand this though. We can never do anything of our own merits.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
It just like that interview really inspired me, bro. Like it just makes you think harder. And the thing is, like, bro, like when he talked about his family, and when he got to talking about how he was bullied by his older brother, who which is
Mm-hmm.
not in the spotlight because Keenan is not the oldest. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying? And to hear, you know what I'm saying, like they grew up in the projects and it was nine
Yeah.
of them, and when they fought, the man said when they fought, their mom made them kiss, and they still do it to this day. To this day, like bro, the a lot of people don't realize like how much people will feel like, and then he was like, you don't talk to your brother, you don't talk to your mom, and it
No.
made me think, bro, because I don't talk to my mom, I don't
I
talk to
don't.
my brother.
Yeah, I don't talk. I don't. Only one. I don't hear from my second old sister or my older brother only once in a blue moon. I don't hear from my family.
And
Period. I'm talking blood.
that's crazy to hear him say that and to think about it, because me and my brother don't get along. We haven't talked in over like 12 years. Me and my mom don't talk because of how she is. And like, it makes your mind think like, bro, like,
But also, I'm not gonna hang with no family members that are negative or toxic either. I'm not doing that. And there are some that know that you're a good person and they sabotage that too. There are some like that. Then I don't want to see that person.
that's why with
Have,
Damon, like how he was talking, I ain't gonna lie, wish he had a YouTube channel. Because like, bro, I really wanna ask him, like, bro, what do you do when you got family who don't care about you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just it just got my head
I, you
spinning,
know,
bro.
can I
And I'm
answer
so,
that?
so
Yeah,
sorry to cry.
no, it's all right. It's hitting you. You're hitting you. Don't worry about it. You're in the right place. You're in the
And
right
it just
place.
hurts. It just hurts because I don't want my family to be like this, bro. Like,
But see,
me and my
understand.
old son barely talk. And he
Right.
was my number one, bro. Like, it fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
I
fucks with me
understand.
every single day.
I understand. But
And don't
understand
get me
this.
wrong, when I need help, he always there. Now, I'm not gonna say he's not there. He
Right.
always there for me. Like, bro,
But
I just feel like my kids could be so much better if I
but
was together, and I feel like I'm not.
no, no. Listen
And
to
I'm
me.
so sorry, underrated, but
It's
it fucks with me,
okay.
bro.
It's okay. But sis, I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me out on this one. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I want you to hear me out. It's okay. You at the right place. You at the right place. You don't have to feel embarrassed. You at the right place. So
I'm not embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed.
okay.
And I
I
didn't
take
come
your word.
on your page.
Okay. I put it like
I
this.
ain't come on your page for that, but like, bro,
It's
he had
okay
me crying through his
though.
interview.
It's okay. It's all right.
It was an amazing interview,
It
bro. I
wasn't
swear to
right.
God, it was.
No. What I'm saying is this: that you're at the right place at the right time. Glad that we have you here, and I'm saying this for personal. I'm saying it continually. That only thing you could do is keep on praying on that. Keep on praying that put God first and just keep on. That's what I do. Because don't get me wrong, they mess with me too. Maybe y'all don't see me cry. I don't see cry of it, but it messed with me, But I have to understand that as long as I put God first and I keep on doing the things that to please Him, and whatever I do, and still be on this, like I said, keep on being on this eternal learning. And also, God do put people around me to make sure that my existence does count. My existence and my conversation does count. So I have to understand that that is continually God's blessings. And so you a blessing. Kamara Fields is a blessing. The cynical one is a
You're
blessing.
a blessing as well, bro. Like, what are
I
you
am.
talking about?
I understand. Yeah,
My
I'm
thing
just
is
saying.
like, you know
I
how
said
I
thank you.
feel about the black man. Like, I
I know.
love supporting
And
the
I love
black
the
man.
black woman
I love
too.
supporting a black woman who's doing better. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to reach places. I feel like, and my thing is like, I've been at my job for 9 years. I could have moved up to something different, but I'm so scared to fail. I stay at my same spot when I feel like I shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like listening to that interview, it made me think so much. Underrated. Real talk.
Right. Right. And I mean, it's good. You know what that means? That means through Damon, God's works is working through you now. You acknowledging it, right? It's a cleanse, right?
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
saying.
you know what I'm saying? But then when I came on here and I heard what you was talking about, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you know. I didn't know if it was going to intertwine with what you was talking about,
No, I'm
but I
glad.
just wanted to let you know. I want you to watch that interview because
I
it's
am.
powerful.
I am. I'm gonna watch it, but it does. But see, but I'm saying, but it intertwines exactly what I'm saying because it goes to show that and I want to sound when I'm getting ready to say this. I don't want people to sound think that I'm cruel, but maybe Wills, stay right there, brother. Stay right there. Do not
My
go
thing
nowhere.
is, why you got to be cruel because you telling the truth?
No. I ain't talking about you.
No, I'm
I'm talking
saying
about
why you got to be cruel. Period. Because
okay.
you telling the truth, bro.
I'm just
Make that
saying
make
this.
sense.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let me go. But stay the well. Stay right there. Do not go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there because I'm seeing the link. Do your email to come up here because we got to celebrate Mellow, but I want to get this out first. That sometimes God use wicked people. How I said this? Wicked people indirectly to make sure that who's in charge. Does that make sense?
Makes sense all together.
So when people losing job, I thought it came to my mind. I don't preach nobody lose no job. I don't do that because that's wrong. What Trump is doing is wrong. The union and stuff. But sometimes you gotta take a good look at it. Hey, look now.
And
Disrespecting my
what's so crazy
name.
about hold on? What's so crazy about what you saying? I remember Trump talking about the non-profit organizations, talking about taking that away, that's what I do. I do that. So I'm like kind of skeptical if I'm going to still have my job. I've been on my job for 9 years, underrated almost. Make it August of 15th of this year. I've been there for
Uh,
9 years. So I'm worried about that as well. Because like I never thought I could do the like when I first started working on my job, I never thought I could be disconnected to the residents or the people outside and inside of the building, if that makes
uh,
sense.
that make a lot of sense. But see, right. And I lost my thought. Dang.
I'm sorry, I
Okay.
didn't mean to make
No,
you
no, no,
lose your
no. It's
thought.
not you. No, 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 no. It's not you. A lot of things are impacting right now. It's good. It's good. We thinking. We the hard work in this food. But it goes. But this is what I'm saying is this that they don't. But see what happened right now. Understand this. As long as you put God first, and God will make it work. You know what I'm saying? God gonna make sure. But get back to my point is that maybe God. I don't like this indirectly. Maybe God let the people know, hey, look. You forget about who gave that job, who gave the source and everything. Make family work up. You know. And
Right,
then the ones I put you around you, you disrespected. You go, what's going on here? See, I think of stuff because of
right,
me, raised a Jehovah's Witness, our first Bible, gotta think of stuff like that. And I know that a lot of human beings don't want to think like that, but you better think that way. Sometimes it could be somebody right here that is God's blessing that is not being appreciated. And sometimes God take things away from people. Hey, look now. I send this person to be a beneficial to you or whoever it is. You not doing that. So let me pull this back for you that I understand who's in charge. To let you know that person that I put in your life, whatever it is, they understand my purpose. Family, y'all better think
facts.
about that. I ain't talking about the one, I'm talking about outside. You better understand that. That's what one of the reasons that hey, that's what like listen. That's what like sometimes people say outside looking in. Yeah, you better. I said y'all better work on that outside looking in constructively. Better open your mind constructively. If people gonna criticize you to do what's better constructively, you better open your mind and hearts for that. Because, like I said before, I coined this eternal learning. This part of eternal learning. Part of eternal learning is from God. You better understand that. Stop putting, oh yeah, this is everything. That is everything. No, God is everything. Better recognize that. Stop pushing God's blessings on the side and want to be around people because you feel comfortable with. And you wonder why you going through the things that you're going through, but you want to blame that person or you blame that group. But it ain't that group, it's you. Because you love that person or you love that group. My parents always say, yeah, God is first. Remember that. Develop a relationship for you develop a relationship, personal relationship with God. Do the parents have significant part in God's eyes? Family has significant part in God's eyes? Yes. But the source is from God. See, a lot of people put they trust in human beings. Want to hold their hand. Because I'm talking like this because in the past I had to take losses. It's all within God divine purpose. But Sister Akafina had to you going dealing with this. Oh, check your email, Brother Wills. Brother Wills, check your email. I sent you email. And so when
I'll
people
be
talk
right
about
back, underrated. I'm listening though.
okay, no problem. Come back. You better come back too. Yeah, and so when Brother Wills gonna come in, we gonna we oh, I said we're
I'm
gonna
not
dedicate this.
leaving. I'm not leaving. I gotta go do something. That's all I'm
Okay,
saying. I'm here.
okay. Just stay okay, no problem. So but Wells, man, come on up because when I got on and we gonna dedicate this live to Carmelo Anthony. He made to the Hall of Fame, so we're gonna dedicate the live, but we're gonna talk about other things too. But I'm just saying, people, man, your family is not God. The jobs is not God. I am not God. Politics ain't God. Congressman, congresswoman ain't God. Animals ain't God. I ain't talking about the ones in the chat. One, outside, I ain't trying to listen to me. The other people, I'm talking to that person because that person inspired me and stuff like that. I want to be around people because they make me feel good. Nothing wrong with that. But what perspective you put it on then? How you say you want to make be around other people that is good, but other ones right there that you don't want you don't want to be bothered with. But y'all the same walls are scandalous, right? That's why one of the reasons that I say I do what I do. And again, I don't get it right all the time. I don't, but I don't get it wrong all the time either. I don't. What Sister Akafina had, going through, I mean, it was inspiration and stuff like that. What's wrong with that, y'all? God let her, God let her know that you special too. We all special in our own way. We all are. But we not using it. We not using the way that we should. Do you wish the next person? I ain't talking about the ones you already know. Do you wish the next person to be winners? Do you pray for everybody around the world? But we want to talk, we want to disrespect the black man. We want to disrespect the black woman. And I'm talking, and what I'm talking about, To be critical, that's not what I'm talking about. Because you gotta be critical. You gotta be held accountable. So I'm not talking about that. So the black man is black man has money, he's special. Black woman have money, special. Living a nice, living a nice house and all that, special. A nice apartment, special. I'm working and support who? Special. At the same time, they can get it. They can get it when they want to. But you want to disrespect the ones that's trying. Motherfucking curse. Excuse me, God, I curse. Will Strong, my brother. What's going on, brother? Hello? Hello? Until you get it straight, man. It is just for me. You might have to you might have to go out and come back in. You have to go out and come back in, brother. Go back, come back in. Don't check on people how they doing. Now the ones who doing, I'm not talking about y'all. All right, hold on. Hello? 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 Talk to me, brother. Well, you should be in blue, man. Yeah. But it's crazy though, y'all. How some people is normal human beings. There's some people. Why you don't smile? Disrespecting other people's existence, and behind their backs and all that. Cause all my human beings, some men and some women. How dare y'all? Again, welcome to my channel, Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. This is the Underrated Brunch Talk, number 16, ladies and gents. you know, please subscribe, hit the like button, and share this out. Great conversation over here. Great people over here. Yeah, work on that, bro. Work on that. Oh, talk right now. Can you talk? All right. Well. I don't see. I see. See, I don't want to put it in the chat, but I might have to because I don't want nobody to be bugging. Well, anyway, do it. Well, stay right there. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I don't want to do that, and I'm going back. Do you want me to send it to your email again? Then if not, don't work. I just have to put it in the chat, and after that, I erase it because I don't want no dumbness today. Let me know. Let me know, brother Wilkes. All I'm saying is make time for genuine people, family. Yeah, let me know, brother. If you want me, I could put it in the chat if you want me, brother Wilkes. Let me know right now. Because I definitely want you to come. Definitely want to come. I definitely want you to come up here. And it goes for young and old. So in the chat, if you can still hear me, press one. You can still hear me, press one. But we have to understand, man, that we still all of us are still a work in progress. Okay. Well, stay right there. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I just after you get on, I don't want to erase. I don't want to erase it because I'm not gonna. We ain't gonna play these. Well, that's right. Well, anyway, y'all got a wrench anyway, so you got a wrench. So, if there anybody act stupid, get them out of there.
My bad, underrated. I'm over here
Oh,
fixing me some oxtails to take
no,
to
no,
work with
no,
me tonight.
no.
Some
That's all right.
oxtails, some rice, and some homemade gravy.
I can't eat.
Woo!
I
That's
can't
been
eat
on my
that.
mind since I've been watching. They kept talking about it on Shay Shay, and I had it in my freezer.
I
So I
can't
was like,
eat
I'm gonna make some
oxtails.
oxtails.
Eat
Huh?
oxtail. I cannot eat oxtail.
I don't know. I guess it depends on who fixes. Like certain
I was
things
eating it
in
too much when I
people,
was
it's like,
coming up.
see, I didn't grow up eating oxtails. I just started eating oxtails when I moved in my apartment. Let me say this. I think I've been eating only oxtails for 6 months. I didn't grow up with oxtails. I grew up with steak. I grew up with lima beans, which I love and I can't fix. I would never try to
Yeah,
fix them. I
lima
can't.
beans. Oh,
Yes, I love lima beans. I like black eyed peas, and I'm just learning how to
No,
do that
black
on
eye.
my own. Like my grandma cooked chicken, steak, and pork chops. That's all she
We
fixed
ain't
when I was
had. I
growing
mean,
up.
when I was coming up, we only time we had steak was like when my parents, their parents had extra money and stuff. But I hate lima beans. But when I got older, I could eat lima beans right now. But I gotta have a taste. It's gotta
Mhm.
be butter lima bean. Well, I see lima beans with white rice.
I have never had lima beans since my grandma passed away.
Hello, brother. Brother, can you hear me? I don't know why. So, hello. Stay right there, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Do not go nowhere, y'all. Stay right there. Do not leave. I'm gonna see something. Don't go nowhere. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Hello?
Oh, I'm here. I'm talking to my son. My bad.
All right, tell him say hi for me. Hey, Will Strong, go and speak. Because I can finish. She had that blue. No, you don't have that blue. Yeah, but like I said, people that hold on, y'all. Somebody else passed away. God, people dying in goddamn groups, yo. Oh, the actress, Barbara Allen, the Waltons. She played in Waltons and Colombo. Back in the day, she passed away at 78. Wow, what a loss. I remember her. Yeah, and also on the news, New York City Mayor Eric Adams said he's leaving Democratic primary, run for re-election. He gonna run for re-election as an independent. Told people, man, like
Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I was talking to my son. We talking about doing a weight loss journey together. So
okay. That's what's up.
So I told him I need to lose like 75 pounds before my birthday of next year.
Up.
Men lose weight faster than women, so you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna start getting me some equipment. I saw the equipment I want to get. That like literally, I don't use my living room, and I can like literally. I'm finna throw my couch away and literally just
Okay.
get exercise up in there. And my son goes to the gym though. He goes faithfully every 2 days, every 2 to 3 days. So he just lost 15 pounds. So it just
That's what's
inspired me
up.
a little. It inspired
Congratulations.
me, huh? My son heard you. He said thank you, underrated.
Yo, keep up the good work, brother. I'm with you.
You heard him, Mello? He said keep up the good work. He's with you.
I'm, I'm with you and your mother.
You can tell him now.
I am gonna keep up the work. Uh, the like seeing the results really kind of like motivated me more. And now since
Yes.
like lose weight now, I feel like it's kind of like it's like feeding my drive, if that makes sense.
That make a lot of sense.
So we
And
have to
understand this too,
so
to a
we
brother, to a brother. Ain't that many people. A matter of fact, I'm gonna put you onto a brother. Um don't let me forget that. He's a brother and he at the health and fitness and he have 25 plus years experience. And I'm gonna reach out to him and you go. I want you to go. I want you to chat with him with the brother, and also you too, sister. And because he's my coach, he helped me lose weight,
okay.
to live longer. Because there ain't that many black men out there, I mean, of our people that will help us and stuff. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reach out to the brother later on and tell him I said there's some people need to help out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna pass that news to y'all so y'all keep on continuing your journey. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you so much, underrated. I appreciate it.
no doubt.
He
Y'all got
started his. I haven't started mine yet. So I really want to start it. He's go. His birthday is in a week and a half from now. He'll be
okay.
19.
Oh, you beat
So
19, so
he.
I get a piece of cake, right, bro?
I say that again, underrated.
I said I tell him I get a piece of cake, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All
of
right. I'm
course.
gonna hold you to that now. Yeah, I'm a big guy, man. I need
Let
a
me
nice
tell
piece
you
of cake.
something. He bought me a cake for my birthday. I didn't even taste it.
Okay,
What?
that's your fault. It was sitting in there for almost like
Yeah,
I
two
don't
yeah,
months.
yeah,
care.
it is your fault.
He
It is
gave
your
me
fault.
a piece.
It
He
is your
didn't
fault.
even save me a piece of my own cake he bought me, bro.
But you gotta get it though. You
Yeah,
know
but
you.
don't put it up for me. And you know I don't eat sweets like that. Let me determine on like if even if you just save me one piece,
I don't
you should.
remember when you have eaten a sweet.
You said what?
So I don't even remember the last time you had a sweet.
I made homemade cheesecake. What we talking about?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
I made cheesecake for Thanksgiving.
You know what?
I didn't make it for Christmas.
All you're talking about, you're making me hungry. I want some cheesecake. Why? I thought I'm family. They're cutting me out. Why? That's what's up.
Like I'm not a sweet person. Like when I was a kid, I
I
used to
messing with
love
you.
sweets, but as I got older, sweets is not big. But you know what I'm saying? Like he bought me a cake. Him and my other two sons wishing me a happy birthday. He gonna put it in the freezer, so I'm thinking I'm good. And then
Oh,
when I look in the freezer, like a couple of days later, ain't no cake.
yeah.
How
Oh,
long it was
sis.
in there, Mello?
Oh, sis. Check this out.
I'm sorry.
Now I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I want to ask you, do you like oatmeal?
I love oatmeal.
Okay, I got something for you to help you lose weight and your son. I got it from my brother Big Dude. His channel is Fourth Quarter Talk. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you information. Fourth Quarter Talk. If you want to lose weight quickly and stuff, you make regular oatmeal with some little honey in it, or you
Okay.
get some. You can put or put fruit,
Okay. We can
berries,
do that. We can do that.
berries.
Mello, you like oatmeal, don't you? You like oatmeal if I make it, right? Okay.
But you gotta be
I
ready. You
haven't
gotta
met,
be ready.
I don't even really cook breakfast food since
Right,
my
but I'm saying
kids got older. Like,
it's gotta be regular oatmeal, no flavor though. Regular oatmeal. Or you just and you
right.
can add little honey, but
Uh-huh.
but really work on to put regular fruit like blackberry, blueberry, strawberries. You cut them up, you know, stuff like that.
Right. Okay. I got you. I got you. Underrated.
So that's what I
Where's
do.
the missus? I love her.
She at work. She at work. I'm down.
Oh, okay. I be forgetting.
I'm not where she at. So I'm down in Virginia.
Okay. I still want to have that female rap thing with her. Like
Oh,
she's dope
definitely,
as fuck.
definitely, definitely. That's
I
the work.
mean, real talk, your missus is dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I still want to do that. I'm gonna try to go live a little bit more, but it's so
Yeah,
hard when I work in the
yeah.
morning. I get home in the morning and you come on, and I try to support you. But then I was looking at my YouTube studios, and I was like, 5 people unsubscribed to my channel, so it just like really discouraged me a little bit.
Don't let it bother you. You keep on doing it. I got shoot. You know how many people had unsubscribed me one time? I had 90 people unsubscribe me. And I kept it
Damn,
going. I had
90?
to
That's
push
a
it.
lot. That's a
Huh?
lot, though.
Yeah.
I said that's a
Yeah.
lot
But you know how to be
compared,
pushing. I mean,
compared to my petty 5.
no, it's still something. You know, the people don't
Yeah.
want to pay attention to what you're saying. As long as you treat true, it's all right. That the think of like this, they lost. People like chaotic, toxic, and drama. We
And
have
like
to
I told you,
understand.
underrated, I like that too, but it gets it's sometimes it's just a little bit too much for me.
Right, but see, there's a key though. But you not to separate it, right?
Yeah.
That's the difference. A lot of these people don't want to separate. That's what they are chaotic, or this and that, chaotic, toxic, and drama and all that. That nah, they like to be around stuff like that. They want to be noticed. They want to be like sometimes, listen, me born and raised in New York, everything is fast. You hear what I'm saying? So but when I got older, sometimes I want things, sometimes I want things to be I mean, that's what I was born and raised in.
Hmm.
Facts. It doesn't mean I don't know how to maneuver because I do. I do that well, but sometimes people just they don't know how to separate that.
Hey, Mello. I'm sorry, hold on. Mello,
Yeah, welcome to my channel, Ray Dark Your
can
Street.
you can
If
you
you
bring
still
the
here,
babies
brother
up
Wills,
in
let
here?
me know. If you still here, brother Wills, let me know in the chat. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got 2 of the babies. I need 4 more. I'm missing short stuff.
there are
I
some
don't
people
see
that
her.
don't believe in calmness. People, family, they just don't.
You said they don't believe in what? Underrated?
There's some people don't believe in calmness.
Car- karma or comments?
No, calm, being calm.
Oh, calm.
They don't. Everything gotta be says. I also learned that from older people too. When I was getting older.
Thank you. I got 3 puppies underrated, so I already sold
Okay.
2 of them,
Oh, you did.
and the other one, yeah, I sold 2 of them, but the other one I'm keeping because she's so pretty and calm. She barely barks. She barely do anything. She just want to eat all day, and she's the small. She's the runner of the litter.
So she's not with you no more.
So I named her Cutie Pie, but her nickname is Pie. She's hella cute. Like my hand is already small. She fit in my hand. That's how
Wow.
small she is.
Hmm.
She is so cute. I love her. Well, I love all my dogs, but I love her. She's just too cute. And she be trying to run. She be trying to rumble and tumble with the big dogs, but it don't work.
Yeah, man. I like yeah. So that's why I always told people, man. Be blessed what you have, and whatever you have, right? Share it to the ones that don't have. Don't share it to the ones that already
I'm
have.
That's crazy when you say that. And I don't mean to go back to the Shay Shay. What you just said,
No,
that's
no, no,
what
no, no.
Damon
It's
said.
all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Damon said the same thing what you just said in a different way though. You feel what I'm saying?
Check on a person. Oh,
Like
that
they
person
put
on
on
that.
a lot of people. I never knew they put on a lot of people.
Yeah. There's people right now working because of the family. They become legends. Yes.
Them brothers are. I'm so mad that I missed the NAACP awards when they all got a award. And I'm so mad that I didn't watch it, and it's hard for me to find it. I really want to watch that because they just got the NAACP award this
That's what's
year.
up.
I'm trying to look for it.
So when people, that's what I told people. When you see somebody, you check on them. You be surprised when you check on them. You be surprised how you lift their spirits. Goes of any human being.
You
You know
talking
what I mean?
just like Damon, bro. I swear to God, you really are. I
They
guess
don't know.
some New York people are exactly alike because he said the same thing when he had got the brain tumor removed. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, every time I looked up, you know what I'm saying, it was a different family member or somebody there for me. Like, bro, y'all sound so much alike. It's
See,
crazy.
so see, I'm saying that. See, when I've been through in 2019, I was debating should I talk about my experience on here or should I do piece by piece? I don't know because I've been through hell. I've been through hell 2019 personally, and
Right.
I mean, there I talked to some people about it. They say, "Yo, what you do?" I don't know because I don't mind putting myself out there, but I mean, do I really want to like go through the emotions? Because it's going. If I talk about it, it's going to be emotion. When you
Bro,
know how
like when
people
you
is,
hear that, bro, when you hear that, And you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people from New York, I'm gonna say this: a lot of you people from New York, y'all struggle, but y'all made it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all made it, bro.
It's all by the
That's
grace of God.
that, but bro, y'all still made it. And just to hear his story of, it's nine of them and they, three to a room. Like, bro, like what we talking about? That was amazing to me. I ain't gonna lie.
And at the
That
same
that
time,
really inspired me.
all nine of them, they still have their mother and father right then and there.
That. And that
How many
only
of us can
inspired
say
me
that?
because I didn't have a mom or a dad. You get what I'm saying?
No,
And
no,
just
no,
to
no,
hear that, and
but understand this, right? Like me and you talking, right? So it has to be a male figure that help you along the way, because there are some women that hate men.
that's crazy because like my dad wasn't there. That don't mean I hate men. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have. Let's make this clear, and I want to make this make sense, right? I wish I still. I want to make sure I say it right.
Like you said, say it.
Um,
Like when you tell me say it, say it.
I can't stand you underrated. I still want a person who can lead me as a man, and I'm 47 years old now. I just want to say I still want that, but I want it in a relationship now, if that makes sense.
That made a lot of sense, you know. You a pig me. Why do you want that? You a pig me. Why do you want me? You supposed to leave. Man, and you still want me to leave? You
Hell
said
yeah,
that
why
you
not?
raise up, huh?
Regardless of anything, I still want that. And then, like I said, listen to that Club Shay Shay and how Damon said he wish he never fucked up his marriage. And you know what I'm saying? Him being 65. And like, bro, when you listen to that interview, I ain't gonna lie, I know you're gonna love it. Underrated, I promise you're gonna love it, because the man was like, yeah, I can have a hearing aid in, and my girl talk, my wife talking, and I can just turn down the hearing aid, be like, yeah, like, bro, like, I think of stuff like that. I've been thinking about that forever. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna die alone. I'm gonna be alone. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? To a certain point.
This is the
You
thing
know.
this is the I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, and I'm not trying to sound creepy. If that's what you desire, pray on it.
No, I desire it though, underrated, but I don't see it coming my way. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying that you could pray on it. If you really want it, sometimes you gotta put some action. You gotta believe in it. I'm saying that's all I'm saying.
And I understand what you're saying, underrated, but I don't believe in that. Because like, bro, like I've been the same way ever since I grew up. I have never changed.
But
You
this
know
is
what
the
I'm saying?
thing,
Like,
right? But this is right. But this what I'm saying is this. I'm telling you from personal experience. If we say we put God first, right? That
right.
means that we gotta let God lead us. Okay, and that means that we have to make certain changes that it feels uncomfortable. See, you got the desire and want to leave because you
You sound just
understand
like
that it's
you
very
sound just
important.
like Damon. You sound just like Damon. I swear to God. Like when you watch what you saying now. When you watch that, he said the same thing, just in a
Let
different
God
way.
lead you.
You feel what I'm saying?
You see, right? That's what I'm saying. That there are some people said, "I believe in Jesus and God." I listen, God
Right.
and Jesus, God, God, that's Jesus' Father. So people, there's going to be people going to feel a certain way. But I'm saying, if you believe in God's purpose, if you believe in that, so you got sometimes you got to let God work through you to understand that, and you'd be surprised what God could get happy. And understand that when God has a man he want to leave, the family have to understand that the man and the woman plays a role.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so this is the
True.
thing about it, that when people have already had kids, that could be very tricky. But but that's what I'm saying. That never think that you cannot get it. You can't get it. Once you put God first, that's all.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
And
no,
it
I
goes
agree
to
with you.
it
I
goes for
totally
men
agree
and
with
women.
you, Underrated.
It goes for men and women. When you say you believe in God, that means that you willing to take on God's principles. That means you would take on God's attitude. That means that is the household is run correct. Is it run correct in God's order? Is the kids understand what God is saying? Do the man understand what God's saying? Do the woman understand what God's saying? Now, that's what I'm saying. You'll pray together. That's the thing about it. Even when a man and a woman together, on the phone and stuff, do you eat together? Do you pray together? That helps strengthen and understand that the family and other people have to understand they cannot intervene that unit.
Mm.
But see, again, as us as human beings, are we willing to deal with the spirit, follow the spiritual process?
Right.
That's the thing, goes to men and women. Because there's gonna be some things coming out, and the devil gonna throw somebody close to you trying to mess things up. That's how the devil is. The devil come in all shapes and forms. But I don't know what I'm
Got you.
talking about.
Now you make it.
And that's what some people. I gotta fix another one. And that's what some people fail to understand. That. I mean, we all need to be
And that's
counseled.
my thing. That's what I have a problem with the religion. Underrated. I have a problem with it because of what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a higher power, but in the meantime, between time, I don't know who that person is. Why? Because of what I've been through when I used to go to church.
But but maybe it don't have to be that church, right? Check out
No,
other
that's
things.
when I was a kid.
Okay.
Remember, I told you I was 13 when I had my first child.
Right.
But in the meantime, between time, I still raised her in the church, which she's an ordained minister as we speak. You feel what I'm saying? So me being 47, she's going on 34 this year. It it babbles me a little bit because like me having her as a teenager and her to be married going on 8 years and they have a really good relationship. You know what I'm saying? Right now, as we speak. And though everything is like I always thought, you know what I'm saying, like if you with somebody your hard or your hard times, it makes, you know what I'm saying? I thought it bonds you better. It makes the bond stronger. And it didn't happen that way. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, just as men, you have to understand to be better leaders and better examples in the house and stuff like that, and understand that your responsibility, you know. But we both got to work hand in hand. The man has a part, and the woman has a part.
You right.
That's a part, and we got to find a part what God had laid upon us. And a lot of them don't want to do that because that means we going to taste work, and then you got some want to please others and stuff. Nah, the only one we should please do God, and the ones who pleasing God, those are the ones we have to be in alignment with. But how many people is willing to say that? Not that many.
Yeah.
And it goes
You're
back
right.
to having a personal relationship with God for yourself, not for others.
You right.
To me, how I go and say that oh yeah, I don't care about Aquafina, but I want the worst for her. But I had a personal relationship with God. That makes me a
That's
hypocrite.
crazy because I always think of the positive with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like I I want to see people, especially our black people. Let me say this and let me make this clear: not all black people, because all black people is not good
No,
people.
she can say some is facts.
And you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like I know you just really came to my page underrated, but in the meantime, I talk about my boss a lot at my job. She's a black woman, and my grandma always told me, some black people. I ain't gonna say some. Most black people, when they get up higher, you ain't nothing to them no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm experienced that at my job right now.
It's true.
And that's sad to say that because if I was put in a predicament like that, I would never, ever, ever, ever not think about like when stuff don't go right at my job. And it just don't affect me. It affect other people I work with in my department. I think about all of them. I don't even think about myself underrated. I don't think about myself. I think about everybody else before I think about myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, I be just wanting everybody to know, like when my grandma used to tell me that, I never believed in that because I always worked for white people. And then to work for black people now, or my manager is black and she don't care about nobody but herself in a check, you in the wrong profession, bro. I'm sorry, you are, because like literally. So when I took off for my birthday, I told you I took the whole week off for my birthday, right? And
Mhm.
I told her, she asked me to work at a different building. I said I don't have a problem with it. I said, but when I'm on vacation, don't call me. I let her know that. She still called me on my vacation. She was like, well, I need somebody to work. I was like, no. Because I mean, like, bro, I'm on my vacation. Like, it was my last day of my vacation. And then what made me so mad is like I asked for maybe so 5, 6, 7, 8. I asked for 8 days off. She only gave me 7 days off. Then when I look on the, when I do my timesheet last Saturday, when I was on your life, I'm looking at, what I'm saying? I'm just looking, and I noticed I had the next day off, and I was, the day I worked, I had that day off. I was like, you gotta fix that, because the thing is, that's how I know you don't care. Because if you cared, you would know exactly what days people ask off. Because you don't know how to be a manager. And plus, you're black and you think you can treat people any type of way. You think you can talk to anybody any type of way and everything. Like, I never could see myself doing that to my own black people as we struggle as a black community, regardless of anything else. Regardless of anything else, us black people are struggling regardless. And though I got my little raise, I'm still struggling. But in the
Yeah.
meantime, underrated. In the meantime, between time, I'm making it work because I love my job. I love what the freak I do. That's the only reason I'm still there. And plus, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to go back to fast food. I'm not a fast food person or nothing like that. I just like people. I'm a people
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure everybody get. And I always like when the black people come in, I always try to look out for them. Oh, I need to come and fill out an application. Yes, I make sure I fill it. Like, I'm I'm trying to help black people as I can, because they don't have that out here. They care about, and then y'all got all of these foreigners coming in. Now Donald Trump is doing his thing, talking about if they don't have a green card, they can't be here. Y'all got like literally so many people in my company that stays in different apartment buildings. Like we have 20 locations. And my thing is like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Now, y'all talk about they finna deport all of these people. What we doing? Makes no sense to me. Hey, Auntie.
Brother Ante, what's good? If you want to come up, let me know. I see your email.
I love Auntie. I love his. I ain't gonna lie. I like his channel. What I'm saying, I try to support everybody. I know Underrated. I have not supported you in a certain way that I would love to, but I will be supporting you this in a couple of days. I ain't gonna lie, not a couple of days. Next week, I will be sending some money to your cash app
I
because
ain't
I
worried
feel
about it.
like maybe. I know you're not worried about it, but like, bro, you do hella excellent work, just like Auntie, and I love it. So I just want to let
Yeah,
y'all know
we gonna
that.
get Ante up in the field. Hold on, brother. I just try to do my work. I'm a vet in this game.
But
Shit.
I love Auntie and I love you. I love Sheep because I ain't gonna lie. I wish I grew up in New York. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'm glad
I had
I'm part of that. I'm glad I'm part of that class. I'm glad. I'm glad I'm part of that class. Check your
like,
email,
bro,
brother.
y'all have some dope, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes Auntie go on when I'm sleeping because I work overnight. And sometimes I do try to catch Auntie's lives, but I don't get to catch it as much as I want to. You know what I'm saying? I try to go up in there. If I don't say nothing, I do press the like button at least. You know what I'm saying? What you eating? What you
Popcorn.
eating?
Popcorn.
Popcorn?
Cause
Man.
you eating some oxtail. I don't like oxtail. You eat some rice and all that. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. I'm fixing it for my lunch for tonight because you know I work overnight, so I'm
Right.
just making them for tonight, and I got them on my slow cooker right now. So I'm just eating that, and you know what I'm saying? Like I can smell it right now. Like I've been having my oxtail on my slow cooker since 9, since I got home. I mean not 9, about 9:45 when I got home. But yeah, I think you, Auntie, Sheep, Stay Sweet, y'all some dope content creators. And I'm trying to figure out where I want my channel to go. And it's not going the way I really want it to go. Because like when I get on y'all channel, I can talk my ass off. But when I get on my own channel, I don't know how to talk. That's sad to me.
No, just pick a conversation that you're comfortable with, and make sure you stand. You make sure you stand on it for yourself, and make sure other people. Like if you have people on the panel, you make sure. You remember I always said stick to the subject.
Yes,
Stick to the subject.
absolutely.
See, there you right. Work on that.
But
Oh, brother
it's so
Ed, check your
but
email. Check the email. All right,
But
I'll
what's
do.
so crazy about it though, underrated, like I think I have so much stuff I really want to talk about.
No,
Like
write it
I want to
down.
talk about the universe. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, they end up finding more planets that's just like our planet. I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying, relationships. I want to talk about so much stuff. I don't even know where to begin. That's my problem, underrated. And I
No,
just wish I had somebody who could guide me to where I need to be or where I need to
yeah,
go. I'd
this
be
what you do.
cool.
I'm trying. I'm talking. I'm tell you right now. Okay,
Hmm.
get a paper because you like to talk about different things like me, right? Write it down. These
Facts.
subject, right?
Okay. Okay.
You pick a
Got
subject
you.
that you want to. You pick a title that you want to pick right now to talk at this. Blah. And you stick to that. After you finish, you scratch that out, or you just leave that for future. I said for future conversations like subtitles, right? Then you go to the next one,
Okay.
go to the next one, like that. What's going on, brother Auntie?
Yo, what's good, bro?
All right.
Hey, Auntie.
What's up?
How are you, my
What's going
love?
on? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I had a few minutes. What's up with y'all, man?
We just chatting away. Chatting
Nah,
away.
man. I heard a little bit of the conversation. I've been kind of going in. Folks is getting annoying me, but we'll switch it up. But I heard y'all talking about the stuff you know Trump's doing and all of that other stuff, and these people piss me off.
Did you
People
hear
just
me
be.
talking about Shay Shay?
No, I didn't hear that part. I was like, it's just what,
Okay.
what pisses me off with a lot of folks. They're so busy pushing an agenda that they're like, some of these people are on here, and Donald Trump and Elon Musk can do no wrong.
Right.
And then other people are like, Donald Trump and Elon Musk can do no right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what. And it's like, bro, there's good, there's bad. There's good, there's bad. Just like it was, I mean, it was good, bad with Biden. I mean, it's gonna be good, bad with all of that stuff. If you agree with anybody all of the time, I don't trust you. Like, I don't trust you because people change their damn mind. So when they change their mind, are you gonna change yours too? Like for real, you're either going along to get along, or yeah, pretty much, or you're like anybody. If if I agree with you all of the time, I'm either lying some of the time or I'm lying all of the time. That's the way I see it.
Thanks.
No.
No, so earlier today, Auntie, when I came on Underrated, I was talking about Shay Shay, and he had did a interview with Damon Wayans
Mm.
yesterday. It came on yesterday. Like, bro, like I the brother had me crying because of like everything he was talking about. And then when I came to the underrated, he was talking about the same exact thing, but in a different way, if that makes sense to you. And I was just telling Underrated, please watch that. And I wanted him to watch Damon Wayans, and I wanted him to watch Marlon, because Marlon was on Shay Shay like a couple months ago, and like Tommy Davidson was on there as well, like after not Dame, yeah, after Damon Wayans, and just to hear, how gritty and how, what I'm saying, like people didn't grow up with food or nothing like that, or what I'm saying, we have food, but she made it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are we doing here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense to me.
People are
And
crying. That's what they doing.
yeah, I was crying. Yes, I was.
Nah,
Because like I
these
can
people are
really,
crying real tears. Like,
no, I was crying real tears because if y'all listen to Damon, that like I was listening to it through the whole, like I was listening at work because I work overnight, Auntie. And then I was listening to it when I got on the bus, and I finished listening to it before I came to Underrated. And you know what I'm saying? It made me cry because, like, bro, like, why our black people can't be like that? Like, I love my black people. I love my black men. I don't see myself going nowhere other than my black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Chicago, born and raised from Chicago, but I stay in Seattle, Washington. Well, I stay in Washington. I work in Seattle, but I stay in the mountains of Washington, and it's so diverse out here, and I just don't see myself being with nobody else but a black man. What's wrong with that?
no, there's nothing wrong with it. What I would say there's something wrong with is when you say you love your black men, when you say you'll be with a black man. Like, you love that black man, but some of these niggas ain't worth it nothing. They're ninjas, whatever. Like, a lot of them just ain't worth nothing. Yeah, they black dudes, but they're garbage. They're garbage. They have silly putty in their chest. They stand for nothing. Therefore, they fall for anything. What do you like? I've had pushback when I drag somebody like Umar Johnson for pure filth.
I can't
For not
stand
let me
him.
finish. For not just abandoning his daughter, but also when he's got a chance to make it right, just by calling his damn daughter, only thing he can think to do is bring up crap from 20 something years ago and go off on her mother. And then he does it again, treats his own daughter like a damn internet op. Okay. And the only pushback I've gotten was from black dudes. So these dudes are trying to tell me that it's okay to abandon your children. You know, and it's also okay to, but she could, but what was he supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? What he's supposed to do is refuse to be separated from his children. Like, that's what it is. Right. And I know, because I've been in that situation. I got a child's mother who I can't stand me back, but the fear of God was instilled in her a long time ago. You try to separate me from my children, trust me, this would be the toughest fight of your life, and you're gonna lose it. So what's up? For real, I'm the toughest opponent you will ever have in your life if you ever try to keep me from my kids. So for real.
But this is my thing, right?
No, but I'm just saying, if I'm getting that type of pushback from black men, how can I say that, oh, I'm cool? No, I'm cool with my like-minded black folks. But if you're a damn fool, if you want to take no accountability, if you, like I said, like those people that are part of the problem, they can just go the hell on. And I don't care what their skin tone is. I'm not going to try to bring them along. Some of them got to go.
Yeah, I agree. And that's
a lot of them got to go.
Right, and that's what no, go ahead. I'll wait, sis. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my thing. Auntie, you've been on my channel once or twice before. I talked about my life, right? And I talked about my dad. Like, it's crazy how you love your parents that don't love you back. But in the meantime, between time, Why do I have to be negative to my African American men? Now, you're absolutely right about everything what you saying, Auntie. But in the meantime, that's why I'm by myself. If that makes sense,
Mhm.
I made my mistakes. I did what I did. I'm like my birthday was on the 17th of March of last month.
Yeah.
I really don't care about. Let me say this. I love a black man. I love the black man, but I need the right person. Like I was just telling Underrated before you came here. Like I want somebody who loves me the way I love them. And like I was listening to Shay Shay, and he was and Damon Wayans was on there. He uploaded the video yesterday, so I was listening to it today, and it made me cry because, like, bro, the man even said, like, what was your biggest regret? Really, he was like, not staying in my relationship, not being with my girl, not being with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like if nobody don't watch that Shay Shay, y'all wouldn't understand where I'm coming from. And that's why I respect the black man to a certain extent. I respect the black man. Like, bro, I ain't I like I tell Underrated all the time. I'm not looking for nobody to make six figures. Like, bro, I only make this year I know this year I'll be making 60 to 70 thousand dollars a year. Let's make that clear. I want somebody who makes that. I don't care if you don't make above it, but long as you work it, that's all I care for. I bust my ass to get where I'm at now. Auntie, I used to be homeless when I came out here, bro. I was homeless for 2.5 years when I moved to Washington State. Like, bro, like I bust my ass to get where I'm at. What's wrong with somebody wanting somebody who make exactly the same? I'm not saying a whole bunch, but a little bit more or a little bit
Well,
less.
I can explain to you.
What's wrong
Hold
with
on,
that?
I'll explain to you because what you make is not like it's not even it's not necessarily the problem or even the solution. It's a symptom of either or, right? So
Okay.
okay, so there's I'm like, hey, you make 60 you're the amount of money you make doesn't really entitle you to anything but stuff that you can buy. That's it. It doesn't entitle you to a certain person or anything like that. So think about it like this. Right now, you're
Right.
alone. You make $60,000 a year,
Right.
right? And I get it. You want a man that's
Right.
self-sufficient and isn't a parasite. Get that. You deserve. Everybody deserves that. Who the hell wants a parasite? But what if you had a good man, good around the house, good to you, could be a good father to the children. You know, he's all of the things that you want in a man, but he only makes $20,000 a year. That's not enough for you.
But I don't care about that though,
Hold on, you just said you want him.
Auntie.
Hold on. You said you want him to make the same amount you do. You just said that.
No, you didn't hear me. No, Auntie, you didn't hear me. I said they can make a little bit above me or a little bit below me. I don't care
Well,
about that
hey,
shit.
what if he makes
Am
ten
I
thousand
wrong,
dollars a year?
Auntie?
Right.
What if he
I
makes ten
don't
thousand
care.
dollars a year, but it's
Long as
all
you
of
can
those
get
things?
up
Because
and
that's
not
not a
sit on
little bit
your
less than
ass.
you. I'm just saying that's not a little bit less than you. That's like 80%, 80, 90% less than you. So is that okay? This is the
I
same thing
don't
I said to
care
those
about
women that
that
said,
though.
"Look, I make 300,000 a year, so I deserve a man that makes 300,000 a year." I'm like, no, you don't.
That's
The
not
amount, like
fair to that person.
I can make $1 million a year. Does that mean I deserve a woman that makes $1 million a year? No. If I'm a good man, I really don't deserve anything but a good woman. That's it. And if I
I
make
got you. All right.
$60,000 a year and there's a good woman there that's good around the house, she's good to me, she does all of the things that a woman's supposed to do, all of that, and she only makes $10,000 a year, my household income just went up 10,000 by having her around. Plus, I got a good woman. That's a win. That's a win. That
But
all I
and
did was
I
add.
got you.
So I'm like, why would I come? That's what I was trying to. But I shouldn't settle. I was like, what you mean settle? Settle. You just got a good man, and Yeah. Well, these women were saying they make 300,000, and I'm like, what if a guy makes 40,000, but he's a good man and he's all of those things? I'm like, if you're a good woman, you're entitled to nothing more than a good man. What he makes, why the hell do you even? To hell with whether or not you're concerned with it. Why do you even know?
But
Like,
see,
why
but
do
see,
you?
But
right.
you know they lying. That's my thing. Half of these people, let's make this clear. A lot of these people on YouTube don't even have a fucking job. Let's make that clear. I'm not asking for a lot.
No,
I'm just asking for you to work. That's all
No,
I
I understand that you
about.
don't want a parasite, and who wants that? I get that.
But also too. How about if a person, right? Let's go one day deeper. How about if a person cannot work, but they still bringing money in? I mean, that's still a good person.
Or just give you all the things that a good man can give you. I'm just saying, because you're already making a living anyway. So if this dude brings everything, like I'm just saying, if I'm making, let's say what I'm making, I'm not gonna talk dollars and stuff. I make a decent living, okay. What if I found a good woman? I'm just saying, what if I have a good woman that makes nothing? She makes nothing. Does that mean, what I'm saying? I'm not whatever. I'll still take a good woman either way. We'll be fine. Trust that, because I know that just all you gotta do is put a good woman next to me and we're good.
But
like we'll figure out the rest.
But it's hold on, Underrated. Me being a woman, hold on, Underrated. Let me say this. It's hard to say that when both of y'all could come together with y'all income and be amazing. What we talking about?
But
I don't really care if you don't. You're not in that tax bracket.
I just gotta be financial.
I'm just saying, when you're talking about relationships, I don't see why anybody really wants more than a good person. I mean, of course you don't want somebody that's a parasite, because I don't have to bring in money to add to your life. Just the amount of stress that I take off of you and make you feel good. Like I said, I'm good around the house. I help to raise the children. I do all of these other things. And just like you said, I might not be bringing it. I might not be working, but I do either bring in money or I just add value. Like that just is what it is. So if we were already making, a living, like you were already making a living anyway, like why do you need to double the size of your house? Why do you need, all of this extra stuff? Like, I'm just saying, a good woman should be entitled to a good man. Now, granted, a good man is usually gonna be self-sufficient. He's gonna have a job and all of that. Like, it's rare that you're gonna find a good man that has nothing. Like, that's rare, because like I said, the amount of money you make is a symptom. No, I'm just saying that the amount of money you make is usually a symptom of who you are. But some people, sometimes they're just in between. Sometimes they're in transition. They just haven't gotten there yet, but they're on their way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say a good person, usually things will work out for them in the long run.
But see, this is what I'm at right now. Oh, the matter of fact, Auntie, let me ask you this one question. I know we did a chop up before, right? Right?
Yeah.
What I do right now, I think certain people I want to do like another chop up part 2. I don't do it to everybody. I would like to do a second part chop up if you want. Are you willing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm willing.
Okay, cool. So I reach out to you that. All right, cool. But see, this is the thing. Get back to the conversation, and
just like I was telling those women, I'm like, yo, okay, so you make $300,000 a year, cool. If you got a good man that does all of those things, has all of those qualities, damn the income and stuff, because I wouldn't tell you how much I make anyways. Really, none of your business. Plus, I make commission, so it fluctuates. But either way, if let's say I made a man makes 30,000 or 40,000 a year. You got a good man that does all of those things that a man's supposed to do. Your household income just went from 300,000 to 330 a year, and you're complaining, and you got a good man too. Where's the loss?
See, like I said,
where's the loss? And they're like, and those women are telling me straight up, no, that's settling. I'm like, okay, that's why you alone. Or
But see,
or
this is the
or
thing
you
about it,
get with
because
somebody that's just as superficial as you are. So don't be surprised when you get somebody that you think has it all and you just end up getting used. And really what it is, you're gonna attract somebody that's likely. I'm not saying you're like that, I'm just saying those types of chicks understand you're probably going to attract somebody that's just as superficial as you are and will look past the good qualities in somebody and just take them just because of what they make, or you'll just ignore the good qualities in somebody and disregard them because of what the hell they make. So hey, you'll probably attract somebody that's just like that, and those relationships don't work. They usually don't.
yeah, but see the problem. See, right, everything that you Aquafina said is right. I want to add this on, but when it comes down to it, you got there's other factors that we got to talk about too. Add on to it too that you got other people in their ear. They get bad counsel, and they listen to other people. Oh, you don't need a person. That person ain't doing that. You know, they doing you doing more than them and stuff like that. Instead of sometimes. I told people take a step back and understand, go back what y'all was saying. I feel the same way too. Maybe that's a good person. Maybe they say, oh, but that's not what they do. All right, this is what I'm saying is this that if that person's self-sufficient, do they have their own apartment? I mean, do they have a job or they don't even have a job? Do they have their own? Do they have their own? Do they pay their own bills and stuff? And then whatever they have, they give to you. Make sure that you be happy. You hear what I'm saying? And then so the other factors that we got to talk about. That I'm not saying y'all ain't talking about it, yeah, but these other factors have to come in too. That there are people that think chaotic, that people that are negative, that people are very very yeah. And the sad thing about it, they don't have a strong mindset to understand. Yeah, I got a good man or I got a good woman. We gonna go through certain things, and then sometimes they that's all they know. That's all they know about being around because they figure that he's taken away from them. Because see, I'm talking like that because I see it happen to my family. They pass out good people, because they got I think I'm doing too much, that person. And so my thing is that the question is,
I've seen it more times than you know too, bro. Good people, and then that same person that pass up on that person 5 years later or whatever, when they see this person with their new wife or husband or whatever,
Yep.
living it up, big house, kids, happy, nothing but smiles, especially in this day and age where there's social media and people just posting shit. So people just now it's like they just flaunting in your face now. And it's like, damn, why didn't he have all that stuff when I was with him? Or he didn't have none of that then. It's like, yeah, because I mean it could be a lot of different things. Some people are straight. It's just like every all broke people ain't created equally. Like some people just have plans that didn't work or they didn't come to fruition yet. Other people just haven't found their niche yet. And also, sometimes you just wasn't the right person for that person, so you weren't able to help them to unlock their full potential. Usually because your ass was superficial as hell and you were worried about the other stuff. Well, you don't make enough money, so you ain't good for me. And that chick that he got with was like, you know what? Um, Working isn't really for you. This is what you're good with. You're good with using your hands and stuff like that. Or you're good with, you know what I'm saying, like you're an artist, you're good with your creativity and everything like that. I'm going to encourage you to do that. I'm going to pick up some slack for you until, you know what I'm saying, you get over that writer's block or that artist block or whatever. I'm going to be right here for you. So that way, when it finally just popped off, boom, who's right there with him? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm here just like I was before you had anything. Now you got something, and I'm still here. Now we got something together. But a lot of people just want that ready-made product right out the box, and then they wonder. So I'm just saying, so a lot of times it'd be addition by subtraction.
Yeah, it's true, and that's the thing about it. People they don't think of the long haul. They thinking about the short term, and then all of a sudden you let that person. Cause that's what I'm saying. It happened to somebody I know in New York. They said, "Man, and what's going on? They like
Now, I
this." I
think
said,
most women do have a story about how there was some dude they passed up on, and now all of a sudden he's good. He's good, all smiles with his new wife and his kids and all that other stuff. And yeah, I passed up on him. He's a good dude, and I ended up with this piece of garbage or whatever. You know, Yeah, because you wanted the now. You didn't want to put the work in. You know, you just pretty much you didn't want to put the work in and be patient and go through the motions. But a lot of times, if you have a mentality like that, you couldn't help that person to unlock that because they was consistently stressed out. I was in a relationship like that where it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like my full potential didn't get unlocked until I got, I'm saying, I got rid of that person or they got rid of me. And how was I able to see that? Because right afterwards, they ended up with somebody else that had their stuff together, and all of a sudden, now that person is where I was, down in the bottom, still with them. It's like, damn. So everybody you with just either is garbage or just ends up down on they luck. I think you're the parasite. You're the parasite. So sometimes it happens like that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it happens like that. It's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is better off without you. You know? And then that same person will say, why can't I find a good man? I don't get it. Hey, I mean, if you could find a good man, you probably wouldn't even recognize it. You wouldn't even know what you had. You know? You wouldn't even know what you had. And if you did, realize you had one, you probably mess it up because you ain't a full good woman. You're selfish, whatever the case may be. You focused on yourself. I, me. You don't understand that happiness is not a destination, it's a journey. So you looking for somebody that makes you happy and you want to be happy and all that. You'll never be truly happy. It's a journey. You know what I'm saying? You find somebody that's willing to go on that journey with you, and through that journey, there are peaks and there are valleys. Like there are ups, there are downs, there are highs, there are lows. Like that's just what it is. Are you willing to go through, or did you find somebody that you're willing to go through that journey with you? That you're willing to let go through that journey with you, and that you're willing to go through that journey with somebody that you have that F word for, that F word in, which is faith. You gotta have faith. It's amazing how many women I talk to that will say, hey, they got faith in God, they got faith in themselves, but they can never have faith in a man. Then I'm like, you're already 10 points down. So no wonder you're single or you're just in a relationship that you're unhappy in because you don't have faith in a man. And I'm not saying you should have faith in any man, but just like you have faith in God, God doesn't have a plan laid out for you. Like I'm just saying, it's not like laid out bit by bit, piece by piece, itemized right in front of you. You just know that you follow this word, you do this, and you have faith that God's got you. That's what faith is. And the same rules apply for your man. That's why they say man follow most high, woman follow man. Is supposed to go in that order. And then children follow man and woman, supposed to go in that order. So if you have faith in your man, no, the plan and all of this other stuff is not going to be laid out. You just have to have faith that, hey, if I take care of my man, he'll take care of me and we're good. No, I can't see it. I can't touch it. But I know if I do everything this way, everything will work out. That's what faith is all about. And I get it. It's just real tough for people to have faith in other people. It is. But that's a muscle that requires work. Like you got to work it out. If the muscle
sorry. No, the point is that when people tell me that I pray to God, I put God first. Do you know what it means to put God first? Mm-hmm. Do you know the order what it means? And that's what the S&P fail to understand that. Man, they fail to understand. Oh, it gets too hard. I can't take it. Well, I mean, you put your trust in human beings. You put your trust in God first. And you put your trust in family, but you put your trust in that. So you wonder why your life is so chaotic. Oh, I don't know why and stuff like that. Well, you need to take a good look in the mirror. There. Who the one gave you the sauce? Who the one gave you that job? Who the one make sure that your family is right, or make sure whatever abundance that you give, and make sure that. But see, they don't want to follow the altar.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. When things get tough and you can't figure it out, you should be able to lean on your man. The same way when things get tough on him and he can't really figure it out, he should be able to lean on the woman as well. You know what I'm saying? He should be able to lean on you. He's not going to have all the answers all of the time, but he should be able to lean on you. But can he have faith in you just like you're supposed to have faith in him? Like, that's what I mean. A lot of folks just ain't ready for relationships. It ain't for them. For real. Then they're not. And damn sure not marriages and till death do us part, all of that stuff. They're just not. People are so focused on I, me. I'm like, yo, if you think that your salary entitles you to a man, then just go to the store and buy one. I'm sure they got them for sale somewhere. Because I'm like, that's all a salary entitles you to do is pick things up that have price tags on them. That's all my salary's ever done for me. It allows me to buy stuff. What else does salary entitle me to? No, I'm just being real. Like, what else does the paycheck I get from my job entitle me to other than to purchase things that have price tags?
I don't care about the price tags, but am I wrong for wanting somebody who want to work, who work just like I do, not like as hard as I do, but just have a salary? Is that something wrong with that?
Well, a good man will usually have those things. I just say it's got to be more to it than that.
Makes sense.
When you got a good person, they're usually going to have that stuff already because they'll have their stuff together. It'll permeate in their lives already. But that's not the case with everybody. Some people, it just hasn't come to fruition yet. Or some people, let's just keep it real. Some people just had plans that didn't work.
Let me ask you a question.
Because that's life. You know what I'm saying? You get knocked down, you get back up. So,
right. Let me ask you a question.
This is why we hear those stories. Oh, one second. That's why you hear those stories. Oh, he got on, and that dude likes white women. Most of those dudes that be with them white chicks or whatever, they'll tell you like, nah, bro, she was with me when I ain't have nothing. And these other chicks that are saying that stuff, they didn't realize me until I got on. They didn't even notice me. This chick was here when I had nothing. When I needed a couch to crash on, she let me crash on hers. So now that I came up and I was able to purchase a mansion, she can share in that with me because she was there when I had nothing. She's like, I used to date a black chick and she kicked me the hell out because I was trying to get my acting career off, trying to get my rap career off, whatever, and it just wasn't working. But this chick saw the potential in me and she stayed the course. So that's why I'm with her. It's not that I like white women, it's that I like this one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Aquafina. You can go ahead. I can wait.
Okay. So I want to ask Auntie a question. My thing is, I understand where you're coming from, right? But in the meantime, it's not like I don't want a person, me being 47, I just feel like you should be established already. And I'm not asking you to make more money than me, or I care about that, but long as you get your butt up instead of laying in bed watching TV.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm saying.
But Auntie asked
a good person's not going to be lazy.
Do you want a good person?
Yeah, a good person's not going to be lazy.
Person, of course, that person's going to have that. Do you want a good person? Yes or no? Goes a man or woman.
Because more than likely, even they might be in between jobs, but they're gonna do stuff in the meantime. They're either gonna be looking for work, they're gonna be cultivating their craft, or you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be up before you, just doing stuff around the house, making sure everything's straight, making sure your tires got the right pressure, making sure that you got something to eat. They're gonna pick up that extra slack. You know what I'm saying? In some way, shape, or form. Like there's always something else. Like there's so much more to life than just money. And I know this because I've been poor, rich, and poor again. So I know how this goes. It's only money. It comes and it goes. So I don't even worry about it. The same with a job. No, you know what I'm saying? That crap comes and it goes. Like somebody can just say you're fired and bam, you're broke. You went from rich to broke. All it'll take is one email. That's it. One global pandemic. No, life is on its, you know what I'm saying? All that money crap just flipped upside down. That's all it takes.
No, I agree with you on that part, but it's a difference between, and you know what I'm talking about, Auntie, and I mean men and women who's between jobs. Okay, you got fired. Like I almost lost my mind because I didn't have a job for 4 months years ago. Let me say that. I've been working since I was 14. I'm not asking for you to bring me millions or nothing like that, but I just want somebody who can work, who can combine. Like my kids are grown, Auntie. Let's make that clear. My kids are grown. It's just me and this person. All I'm asking is, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want everything to be put on me. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this.
When my son used to stay here.
So you said your kids are grown, right? Yeah. And I got to go after this. But your kids are grown, right?
Yes.
Is everything on you right now?
Yes. Yes.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Everything's on you right now.
So, before you cut me off, and I answered your question. My son used to work. Well, he do work. He don't stay with me no more, but he worked. Like I paid the bigger bills, and he paid the the littlest bills because I had it. But in the meantime, between time, I was able to save a little money to do the things I did. Like I took my kids back to Minnesota. I'm from Chicago, and my daughter stays in Minnesota with her husband. I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying, do stuff like that. I'm not asking for a lot though, Auntie. What's wrong with that?
I mean,
Make that make sense to me.
I personally wouldn't ask for more than a good person because I know all of that other stuff will fall into place. It's about, and I'm not saying you don't deserve those things because a good person will usually bring those things. It's just really all about what your least common denominator is. You know, and
I got you.
you know
I
what I'm saying?
got you.
If that's not what you focused on, it's like I had this conversation with my son, and I do have to drop down after this. But he was telling me he was, he didn't kind of like the situation he was in, and he was ready to move elsewhere. Back, you know what I'm saying, to New York and all of this other stuff. And I'm like, he never lived in New York, but I did, so I know how rough that shit can be. So I'm like, okay, so you got to ask yourself, are you going to New York because there's something there for you, or are you going there to get away from something here? Because there's a difference.
Right.
There's a big difference. Are you going to something or are you running away from something? Because if you're running away from something, chances are you'll never get away from it. You feel me?
Makes sense.
So a lot of
Makes
people
sense.
just, you know what I'm saying? So if you focus on getting a good man, he'll usually be self-sufficient. He'll usually be able to do all of those things. Everything will work itself out. But if all you want is a guy with money, that's probably all he's going to bring. Some damn money.
No, that's not what I'm saying though, Auntie.
No,
That's not what I'm saying, Auntie.
If he even brings that,
That's
he can
not
fake having that. He can just fake that. I just like I tell the dudes too. I tell the dudes that all of the time.
Yep.
Okay, you want a chick that looks a certain way. You want a chick that does this, doesn't argue with you, all of that. Yeah, she'll fake that, bro. She'll wear a little body shaper. You know what I'm saying? Tighten all that crap up, bunch of makeup, whatever, and pretend like she likes you, bro, to get some stuff out of you. And then when she gets sick of acting, she'll stop. Like for real. I never hear these when you ever hear these dudes say they want a good woman, JT, you don't hear it. But they cry about women all day. And that's why I'm like, no wonder this is what y'all are going through. So you be amazed. You get yourself a good woman, she likely will be fine too. Because a good woman gonna take care of herself.
Yes.
She gonna take care of herself. And even if she ain't the prettiest, she gonna be the prettiest to you. Because those are the qualities that you were looking for. So you're going to be attracted to her. She might not be pretty to everybody, but you're looking for a chick that's pretty to everybody else. You really just want a piece of jewelry. That's it. You want some shit that you can show off to your homies. You want something you can show off to your homies and just treat like a human sex toy. Okay, cool. So don't trip. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip when she uses you like an ATM machine and a human sex toy you damn self.
But
and that's, these same dudes are online complaining that all the women are like that. I'm like, all the women ain't like that. Just the women you attract. And the reason why you attract women like that is because that's what you are. To be honest with you.
But let me ask you a question, Auntie, and you've been on here for a while. You rated. Do you feel like a lot of these females and males that's on here, they don't even have nothing going for themselves?
No, they don't. That's why they're on here talking about the same stuff every day.
Right. They talk about the same subject about 11, about 12 or 13 hours.
I hate both of y'all. I hate both of y'all.
If you ask them,
I hate both of y'all because y'all
I literally have to go right after this. But no, the thing is, all they can do, most important than anything, all they can do is blame somebody else for it. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I don't have this and that is somebody else's fault. It's a fault of the women. Oh, it's a fault of the men. It's his fault. Everything is somebody else's fault. Nothing in your life is your fault. Nothing in your life is your fault. You have control over nothing in your life. You're just at the mercy of life. So I'm like that. That's why.
So let me say this to you. Let me say this before you leave, Auntie. How do you feel about what I've been saying all this time since you've been on the panel?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I just think the order of operations is a little off. Like just the order.
And why is it off? And I'm
'Cause I
not
think,
saying, you know what I'm saying? My thing,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, because I mean, the reason why I say I'm like, you want somebody that's self sufficient and all of that, understandable. But I look for all the other qualities first in somebody. Tell me what you make and what you do for a living later. Damn about that. That because what you make and
So
what you do for a
are
living
you
might tell me a little bit about you. Might tell me about how you manage money and just about how you go through your day, like the type of profession you're in. Might just tell me a little more about you. But other than that,
okay?
I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like it really doesn't matter. I prefer to get to know you and who the hell you are. So a good woman is a good
This
woman,
is the thing.
regardless of how much money she makes.
I agree. I'm
You
not
know?
disagreeing
But I'm
with you,
like,
Auntie.
why wouldn't the same rules apply for
Am
a
I
man?
wrong for what I want?
No, you're not wrong for what you want. It's just the question is about the
And I'm not
likelihood.
asking for
No,
a lot though,
people
Auntie.
have a right to want whatever they want. Look, I want one of them damn Knight Rider cars, man. Like I want a fully restored 84 Trans Am with all of the Knight Rider stuff. They said I can get that crap popping for probably about 50, 60,000 just fully restored. There's nothing wrong with wanting the damn thing, but what's the likelihood of me getting it? No,
I
that's
agree
what I'm saying.
because
It's
I
like,
want
yo,
a
it's like,
19.
yo,
I ain't gonna lie. I
check this out,
want
check this
a
out, right?
19.
I
Why
want to,
you
Yeah.
talking about that?
check this out. I want to buy a Ferrari, right? But I work at Dunkin' Donuts and I have a 382 credit score. What's the likelihood of me getting a Ferrari? But I want a
Not
Ferrari.
likely.
There you go. You can want whatever you
Not
want. Just don't
likely
mean you're gonna
though.
get it. You know? So the first thing I need to want to
You
do is
absolutely right.
hold on, listen to me. The first thing I need to want to do is up my damn credit, okay, get a better damn job, a better source of income, and all of those other things. And if I do those other things first, I get closer to that damn Ferrari I want. But in order for me to get to the Ferrari, I gotta forget about the Ferrari and focus on that other stuff. You with me? Like I gotta
Makes
not focus
sense.
on what I
Makes
want. I
sense.
gotta focus on what gets me there. And that's what I'm saying. So all of those things are just that's just my opinion on it. But I gotta go, bro. I'm running.
Oh, Auntie, I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to you. Let me know when it's a good time.
No, I appreciate you. I got an appointment. I'm real.
Yeah, go ahead.
Appreciate y'all, dog. Yeah.
Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you,
Salute.
Auntie. I'll be on your channel whenever you go live.
No problem. I'll be doing some body camera footage a little later on. Salute.
I think you dope. I think Auntie is dope. But I was just saying, like, I don't want no lazy person. And I feel like that's all I attract underrated. Like I attract motherfuckers who don't want to really do nothing with their life.
I mean, there's some. Okay.
You said what?
I heard it.
My bad. My dogs is over here playing on my bed. But I don't want nobody who just I don't want a lazy person. That's all I'm asking. I don't want nobody who sit here and wait for me to work. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm working and you're not doing nothing. You're not even collecting a check. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about? That's all I'm saying, underrated.
How do you define a person not working? How do you define a person as lazy?
I don't know. That's my problem. And Auntie has some great points. I'm not saying they gotta make more than me. I just want somebody. I don't want nobody sitting on their ass. That's all I'm asking.
Again, I'm
What's
asking
wrong
you a
with
question. Again, I'm asking you a question. What do you define laziness? How do you define that? Because there's
a
business
person who don't want to do nothing. That's my thing, underrated. That don't want to do anything. Like literally. What I'm saying is like I used to mess with a guy who didn't work, but he kept the house clean. He did everything else that I couldn't do because I'm working hella. And
Okay,
I
what happened?
respected him because of that.
And what happened to him?
Oh, he cheated on me, so
Okay,
I
well,
had
okay,
to let him
okay.
go.
Got it.
And and then make it so bad underrated. I found out that he was on Maury Povich. And I did a live about him back in November of 2024 last year.
Mm. Mm.
And he cheated on me with somebody who I was helping with
Wow.
her kids because she
Wow.
had 3 boys.
Mm.
When she had 3 boys, I had 3 boys, but my boys was older than her boys. And I was trying to help her out, found out they was having sex. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, we shared the same phone. Find out he had this. We had the same exact phone, and you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people don't fail to realize that you can have the same exact phone with the same number, and both of them can ding to both of y'all phones. And then I end up finding out he had cheated on me. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So like, I'll wake up in the morning, underrated, and then he's not in the bed with me. Now I know I went to sleep with this nigga. I know he don't have a job. And then I end up finding out they was having sex. You know what I'm saying? So I had to leave that situation.
One open. She gonna buy you one, right?
Say that again.
You said the woman you helped, right? She knew about it too, right?
She knew about what?
You and him.
We came to Washington together.
Okay,
That's the
let me see.
difference. We came to Washington. Been together for 7.5 years before I broke up with him when I found out they was having sex. And then like literally I saw the phone and I saw the sex mess. I ain't gonna say text, but sex messages they was having together. And I let the I ended up acknowledging that because like literally we were sharing the same cell phone. My thing is, I didn't care about cell phones because I didn't grow up with it. You feel what I'm saying? Underrated. We didn't grow up with cell phones. Underrated.
No, we did. We did. Right.
So when we moved out here, when I first moved out here, we was homeless, all of us, me and him. So I thought the bond was gonna be stronger because we struggled together. Then when I end up finding out that they was having sex, I'm like, bro, I'm cool.
Crazy. Yeah. 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 I'm gonna say this. This was years ago, y'all. Years ago. I found out that she was messing around over a phone call. And
That's all I'm saying. I'm like, I've been through a lot of stuff, but in the meantime, between time, if you're not like, you can't do everything I need. What we talking about? We're not in the same. We're not. We're not. We're not in the same level. We're not on the same level. And then you know what I'm saying. I end up going instead of me. You know what I'm saying. Making a big deal out here, out here in Washington, where I'm at. I didn't make a big deal about it. Excuse me. And then I end up finding out He took her back to Washington. Then he lied on me. He lied on me, bro, and
Crazy.
said that he lied on me and said that I called CP. I'm sorry, I got the hiccups hella bad. I'm sorry. Underrated. He ended up telling that girl that I called CPS on her. I never called CPS on her. You want Now, if you want to be with her that bad, that's fine. I'm not mad at you,
Right.
but don't lie on me.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Don't lie on me and say I. And then she ended up, excuse me, she ended up finding out the school had called CPS on her
Mm,
and took her
mm.
kids. Now, after that, you feel what I'm saying? Ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups hella bad. I'm sorry.
That's all
Excuse me,
right.
underrated. Um, she ended up, you know what I'm saying? He ended up telling her that it was my fault that her kids got taken. They end up finding out that the school told had CPS in her life. I stayed in a DV shelter. I would never do that. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna sit here and say because we're not together. Underrated. I'm not gonna say that I had something to do with it because, like, literally, I feel like you always talk about God. I always thought the higher power would take care of it. It don't have nothing to do with me. I just want to
Right.
make sure I'm good and me and my boys are good. You feel me? Found out that the school had called on her, but she left. She, like she had to take classes to get her kids back. She never went and got her kids back. Then people got to send me stuff about, her kids being adopted by white people. Like, what? Then I end up finding out they end up having the kid together. Like I said, back in November, I had talked to one of my friends in Illinois, and she had told me they was on Maury Povich. So I know her. I'm sorry, excuse me. Um, I ended up finding out that she was on Maury Povich. I know her name and everything. So I end up looking at you know, at the live. So I ended up doing a live back in November of 2024 about that. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, yeah, I was in an 8-year relationship. No, we was we was supposed to be in 8 years, but I broke up with him 7 years because I ended finding out that they was having sex. I'm cool on y'all. You, you know what I'm saying? But they end up having a child together, which her other kids got taken, and then y'all moved to another state, back to Minnesota, and she already had 3 boys, and she just let them go just to be with a nigga. I'm not like that. I'm sorry. I was never like that. But my kids are grown now. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't see myself without my kids because of how I grew up, how I grew up, and I didn't want my kids to be in that certain situation because like I was taken away from my mom, and my mom didn't do anything as well. My mom didn't care. To this day, my mom don't care about me. That's why when I listened to that Club Shay Shay, when he had Damon Wayne's on there yesterday, and like I said, I was listening to it. It broke my heart. Like, what did I do wrong for you not to want to care or love me? But in the meantime, I'm like, it is what it is.
I think what it is, I think what it is that you just keep on putting God first and let God direct you in whatever it is that you wrong of thinking or heart and everything. Let God correct you, and then whatever criticism it is, just take, just accept it. That's what I do. I don't do everything right. I don't
Oh,
do everything right, but I know that God is the source of everything. If there's something that I want to do in God arrangement, along with you and Aunt T was talking about, God had orders, God had degrees, and we got to follow those degrees and stuff. So, but it's just people. You got to understand, you're not those people. You willing to learn. You willing to be in this eternal journey, eternal internal work and everything. So just keep on, just along the way. Sometimes we set in our own ways. And I ain't gonna do it because but sometimes you gotta open yourself up to God give us new things to be in. So just keep on doing what you gotta do. You're on the
if you
right
don't
track.
watch that Shay Shay, let me tell you something. If you don't watch Damon Wayne's that Shay
I'm
Shay last week,
gonna
I
watch
mean,
it.
yesterday, watch it because you saying everything he's saying.
I
And
watch.
it's
I watch
crazy to hear that, but you just saying it in a different way, if that makes sense.
it. It makes
I
sense. It makes sense.
understand what you're everything you saying. He's saying the same exact thing, like I said, just in a different way. And I understand what you're saying, and I understand what he's saying. That's why I keep bringing it up because, like,
No, no, ain't
bro,
no problem. You can bring it up because this is the thing about it. If we willing to walk in God's ways, have to be. Sometimes we gonna walk by ourselves,
facts. You right? You absolutely.
and it's lonely. It's cool. I mean, it's not. Like so. We have to understand that too. It be at times. In this house when I put my key in the door of this house, I'm alone. You know what I mean? And I see how the world is and everything. And there are some people don't believe in my conversations that I have in the past. I get that. Because I wanted to learn. I read being this eternal what I'm talking about. So for me, it's like
But
that's
you
the way it
dope as
is.
fuck. Let me say this.
I try to be.
You
I try.
dope as fuck. And I'm so glad I finally found your channel. Like,
I'm
bro,
happy you
like
did too.
if you
Happy
don't
you
watch
did too.
that Shay Shay, if you don't watch
No,
Damon and
if I
Marlon,
don't watch it today, I'll definitely watch it tomorrow. And
I want you to watch it because I want you to hear what they, especially Damon. I ain't gonna say just Damon, but Marlon and Damon. But Damon was more intellect that made me understand. Like I love Marlon. I don't get me
Marlon's
wrong.
good.
I
Marlon
love
very
Damon.
smart, intelligent too. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That so you know
Marlon
what
is
I'm saying.
intelligent.
Like he do talk about Marlon, not a lot, but they talk about. Let me tell you this: both of them talk about their older brother. Let's make that clear. They talk about the older brother, and you know what I'm saying. Like you cannot go wrong just listening to that. And like I said, it made me cry because, like, bro, like, why all black people is not like that? And you know,
There's
what I'm
some,
saying?
there's
It's
some, there's
like
some, there's some.
it just didn't
There's,
make sense to
but,
me a
but,
little
but,
bit.
but see, if you remember what we talked about earlier and stuff, well, I could say humanity, but we're gonna stick to our people, like you said, just said. There's quite a few of them that's not willing to put themselves through God. And they not
I
setting
agree.
any right example for other family members. And the sad thing
I
about it,
agree.
life will treat you in a certain way that you better get it. And so we have to understand that some people have to learn the hard way. And you know, and like I said, like I keep always telling people, God takes something away from you. If you don't do what God said, God will take certain things from you. He'll take some things from you when it's very dear to you. Man, be careful. That's why I told people all the time that you better be careful how you treat people. You better be careful with certain priorities. Have you hear what I'm saying? If you don't put God first, and especially your family, if you don't set the example, I always get this from my late parents, and I get it from older people. When you don't put God first, you think you get those things, yeah, no doubt about it. But if you don't set the example of your kids or anybody around you that you put God first, I mean, like, what you think is going to happen? Yeah, they're gonna be good and everything, but we have to understand they are supreme being. There's channels with it and everything, and the one thing though too, when you make a mistake, are you willing to repent? I mean, when you're willing to repent, that's I'm willing to do your way now. Because when I try to do it my
Right.
way, I ain't want to bother you, but I try to do it my way, it ain't working. So when you repent, I'm ready to give it to you. So are you willing to do that? A lot of us as black people, we're not willing to do that. And when you repent is like, no, repent, you mean repent. That means you giving yourself. You understand? Listen, I want to follow you. I want to follow your count. I want you to give me counsel what I need. That's why it's so important. I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, vision, authentic listening, vision clear have to work corresponding. And you have to be responsible. Part of it, repent. You gotta be, you gotta be whole accountable yourself. You gotta
Right.
understand it. That means you gotta go through pain, you gotta go through sorrow and stuff. Like God see that, and God gonna help you. I'm just telling you for personal experience, man. But see, a lot of us don't want that because, hey, I don't want my family to be hurt. I don't, nah, God. That's what I'm saying. Go back again. Each person gotta have a personal relationship with God because God. If you don't hold God's hand, what do you think? What do you think you know how to get the real blessing that you really need? That God gonna want to get to you. That's why, like I laugh. Certain people I laugh at them personally. I laugh. I say, ha, ha, oh look at you. That's all right. Though. You laugh at me all you want. You assassinate my name all you want to, or you can assassinate me as a person all you want to. But I'm just saying, I don't think I'm bigger than anybody. But watch and see, though. Watch and see in due time, though. Oh, how you get about it? Because yeah, you know why? Because because you hurting God's people. God knows what you're doing. God people fail to understand that. God knows what you're doing. God don't like when you hurt genuine people. God don't like that. God don't like that. Oh, you trying to hurt him and him or her, huh? Okay, yeah. But at least they try. What about you? Oh, I don't like that one. I gotta make you pay for that. I'm gonna make you pay for that. Yeah, you try to hurt genuine people, uh-huh. Yeah, you try to, yeah, okay. But I'm gonna take something away from you so it can really hurt. Let you know who's in charge. We fail to understand that
Facts.
too, especially grown people. Fail to understand that. And that God takes something away from you. Oh, I didn't know. And God, and then you keep on, God will keep on taking things away from you. And then you ain't got no choice if you willing to repent, you ain't got no choice to follow what God says. So y'all go ahead and laugh, get your nice cars, nice house, nice apartment, all that, make fun of people. You look at this and that and watch God go, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in charge. What's up? What you gonna do about it? I'm in charge. All you have to do if you willing to, be in God's side, you want like, I'm sorry. God will forgive you if you come with a genuine mind and heart. God will forgive you. That's what I'm saying, people. That's why when I see certain things, I be laughing at. Throughout the years, I laugh at them. I said, see, you wasn't following God's purpose. See, yeah, I know this person was talking behind my back for a long time. You know what happened? God took something there from that person. There. See, I said, I see that. I wish you the best. He disrespect the person disrespect other people too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ain't laughing now, right? You okay? You ain't laughing now, right? Yeah, God will make a way. Make sure that check this out now. Yeah, you was up here. You thought you with me up here, but but I have to let you know. Oh no, I gave you people. So you could benefit from it. But you want to disrespect her? That's why I laugh at these people. Like I said, I laugh at these people. Yeah, you're funny duddies to me. You keep on making. I'm saying, keep making fun of me number one grinder. Keep on saying certain things. Keep on thinking all that. That's all right because you know why? Because I still on the eternal learning. Y'all fail to understand that it's a marathon. You hear what I'm saying? I'm on that eternal learning. When y'all refuse to be on that, and then when I look, I say, yeah, what's up? Oh, you don't have personal relationship with God. That's on you as everything. But I'm gonna close this out and I'm gonna watch that. And any last you want to say, sis, whatever you want.
I have nothing to say. Like, bro, I
Yes, you
cried,
do.
I laughed, I'm good.
Do you better say something?
And the reason I say that is because
Okay,
like when
let's mess
you
with
when you watch Shay Shay, like I laughed, I cried, and I'm good. Like, bro, you have a great atmosphere. You you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm always here majority of the time because you're dope as fuck. And I always love people from New York. I ain't gonna lie.
it. Yeah, you do. You did say
I
that.
think y'all so dope as fuck. And my thing is like y'all keep it 100 and I appreciate you. So I'm gonna drop down,
No,
but
no,
I'm
no.
listening.
I don't want you to drop you. I want you to stay there. Because
Okay,
when I make my last remarks, I
okay.
want to close out as a family. Um, Today, I mean, when I did my live earlier, good morning to the fam, part 42. I was okay, but I wasn't okay because a lot of things happened. People continue losing jobs with the federal, and
Why you not okay? You talk about why you saying you not okay.
I just don't like certain things going on. That's all.
Okay.
I don't
That's
like certain
that's
things. I don't like certain things going on, and so,
that's
but
respect.
For me, it's like, people, and so I wasn't feeling right. And I was thinking about the people losing their jobs. I'm thinking about other people, making fun and people don't care, stuff like that. And I was troubled a little bit, but at the same time, I pray to God about it. I'm still number one grinder now. So I feel that,
Facts. You
I
are the
still, I still,
number one grinder. But
still that number one grinder.
this is my
So,
thing. This is my thing, right?
but
How can you be mad at people who don't want to elevate themselves though?
yeah, there's a few, but I wasn't really talking about those people. I'm
Mm.
talking about the people that are elevated and fail to understand. They just want to be they just want to be certain notice and stuff, and they just want to talk about people. But when they're like, go yank them off. Now you back. Now you want to know. People that what you right. There's people don't want to be elevated, but there's people elevated. They feel they right here, and they fail to understand that. When a person probably sometimes a person had less than you. Sometimes they could be smarter than you too. Sometimes they probably have some information that you could benefit too. But
Facts.
see, but
I
see, but
agree.
see,
I
but
agree.
see, but see, when you don't put God first, that's what happened. But get back what I'm saying though. So I was troubled about it. I was very angry and agitated about it. And also, so when the sissy came in and cried about Club Shay Shay, the interview with Damon Wayans and everything. His high parents is so connected. You know, he Joe Witness and also I'm raised Joe Witness and everything so collided. Go to show that God has everything in hand. Are we willing to follow His counsel? Are we willing? That's why one of the reasons that are we willing to really give ourselves to God? Are we willing to make sure we have a strong relationship with God? Are we willing to
But
make
it's
certain
so
steps?
crazy when you say that underrated. No, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
No, no,
it's
no, you no, no,
crazy
no, no,
when you
right,
say
right.
that. It's crazy when you say that because I didn't think it would intertwine with what you're talking about right now. Let's make that clear. I'm on mute.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the thing about we in tune. Are we? I mean, when God have us make decisions, are we making decisions that someone like, or I'm telling you for personal experience that even the ones closer to us, are we going to make sure they be in arraignment of what put God first, or we might have to distance ourselves? Because sometimes it goes with all of us as human beings. Sometimes we blame the wrong people instead of look in the sector where you at. Telling you from personal experience. Not saying that you gotta get rid of them. No, I'm not saying that. But are you gonna distance yourself? Are you willing to do things God's way? Because I'm willing to change my life, to do things God's ways. See, these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. The man and the woman.
I'm
Because
sorry,
it,
but if you're not speaking the truth, I don't know what it is. You speaking the freaking truth, bro.
because we hold on because this is the thing about that we fail to understand this and we wonder why that what we don't get God's blood because sometimes we hold on old baggage and sometimes old baggage is close to us. And I'm talking about family. I know that's a touchy conversation of some people and friends. You know, coworkers. It's a touchy conversation because people they get very very emotional of that. And sometimes you have to make decisions. God wants us to make sound decisions to make sure that God wants is first. And I had to understand little by little. I had to that bad groceries around me. I had to let go. Are we willing to do that to receive blessings? And so I had to ask the questions for myself. Me gonna be for God's willing, be 59 in June 4th. I constantly be eternal running. Gotta constantly keep on looking. You know, who's good for me. I ain't talking about the mess, you know what I'm saying? That's separate, but I talk about other people. You know, there are some people they say they fall out of favor. Sometimes it's not even you, sometimes it's them. Sometimes God let you see probably it's them. They be, oh, you this person, this and that. And sometimes you put God, sometimes when you put God first, sometimes you outgrow that person because yeah, you put God first. You want to be a better you. And so sometimes you just like God, like, yeah, no, they don't need this person. You improve it. That person is not improving, even though they have more than you. See, we don't think about stuff like that as human beings. Yeah, think about stuff like that, because sometimes people can have a whole lot, and I'm talking about the ones who have a whole lot and put God first. I'm not talking about y'all. Keep up the good work, but you know what I'm talking about. There are some that are, oh, I got more than this, and I got more than that, and sometimes like it doesn't make a difference. Sometimes that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You still go to grief and the pain and all the stress and everything. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's not that person. Sometimes it's the people around. It's funny that I talk to people that remind me of old people. Y'all notice I talk about old people go people all day. You know, they always say, "Hey, look, let me say something to you." You know, it's like, why are you going to be on a certain team that you know is always bad, that refuse to get better? They stink, right? You always can know that a person far away that is bad because you see it, but within the circle, sometimes we just had like this. We be like this for years. We play people I see you, people I see you, and we expect we see God's blessings on that. Cause God don't give us half blessings. God give us whole blessings, and I have to understand that when I got older, the hard way. So along the way, we have to understand that when we make decisions, it's not going to be popular within a human being who do not have a conscience of God. They always want to bump heads, no matter you're a man or woman. They always want to bump heads. It's like that. Along the way, I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I'm not a saint on anything. I'm not a saint. I made quite a few mistakes. So I'm coming from I'm coming from a, I came for a pure, Auntie, I came for a pure, a pure, genuine heart. But I learned from that, and that's what I am right now. And maybe the riches is not there to show it, but long as I stand up, being a human being, especially being a man, through God, through my late parents, and the longevity, being a baby, being a little boy, being a young man, being a grown man, be responsible. But each of those times, I had to be held accountable. That's the part of growth that we fail to understand us as human beings. And that's why, like everything else, that's why you see other people like Brother NT talking about, and his sister Akafina was talking about you see other people. That's like, why that person don't have nothing. Well, maybe that person had God qualities to make to make it together. I mean, we have examples, especially in our community, that people have been married, you know, for 60, 70 years, some to 80 years. So we have examples of that. It doesn't mean that when they come in, or they each equal, some they say bring some, and other people brings it and make it whole, because you know one way or the other they put God first and they keep everybody out because they know that God has to make sure everything is around them. Now it sounds simple, I know it does, but how many of us is willing to learn from that? And the sad thing about it, us as human beings, we fail to understand that. We don't want it because we set in our own ways. So when God gave us the blessing, we, oh my God, he turned the blessing. Oh, why I didn't get, well, I gave you a blessing to benefit you and whoever it is, you fumble it. You fumble it, you know. And that's why, you know, you right here. So I'm trying to elevate you right here with you, I know. But hey, no one grinding know what I'm talking about, right? Brother Auntie, I see you came back.
Yeah, I'm back. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm good.
I know you about to wrap things up. Now I know we was kind of having a conversation. I just had to had a little consult, you know, wasting my
Gotcha.
time. This is a good Thursday. Ain't your fault. Fuck work. Pardon my French. I'm sorry. But yeah.
All right.
That's why they pay me the big bucks to deal
Let
with
me
it.
say this, Auntie.
And before,
Let me
yeah,
say
you
this,
go and say
Auntie.
because
You
I'm not
hella
finished.
dope.
Because I'm not finished yet. But go ahead, sis. Go ahead, sis. Go and finish. Because I ain't finished yet. But go ahead.
No, I was just telling Auntie he's dope, and underrated. I've been talking about you, him, and Chief Stay Sleep. Like, bro, y'all
Appreciate
some
that.
dope content creators. I'm trying to get
Thanks for
there
putting part
where
of that
y'all at.
class.
You feel me?
Mhm.
Thanks for putting part of that
I'm trying to
class.
get to
I'm
where
honored.
y'all at. Real talk.
Hey,
I
I
think
still
y'all
got
some
ways to.
dope ass content creators. That's why
I,
I try my best to support y'all.
Nah, and
You know
I
what I'm
appreciate.
saying?
I appreciate the support. I did a stream about folks just instead of supporting me, they just rather rip me off. You know, steal the ideas. You know, steal whatever it is they see because they
We
don't
don't
know
care
about
about
all
them
the
though.
ideas. I I don't care, but hey, they're like great idea. Good thing I thought of it. They take they take whatever they can and then they just water it down. It's like that. What was that scene in American Gangster when old boy was putting the name Blue Magic on that garbage? That's the way that is. That's what that is. That's what these people are doing. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like
know? And that's the problem I have. That's the only
my
thing.
thing
Like
is
yo,
like I'm sorry. I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm like,
I speak
if
with
you want to
my
produce garbage, fine, go ahead and do that, but put your own stamp on that. Don't take mine.
Right,
Don't take mine.
brother. And
I don't
yeah,
appreciate
brother
that people
Antique.
come to my show
I'm sorry.
and they think they're seeing the same crap that they seen on yours, and they tune out. And
That's
you're
true.
like, and your shows suck. So for real, if you're gonna take my ideas, either do something better or don't touch them.
I agree with that. And
I
T,
agree. I agree.
when is a good time that we could do the second part of the chopper?
Oof.
I know
I'm gonna
you're
be
busy. I know you're
no,
busy.
I'm gonna be a little busy this weekend.
It could be always next week.
Nah, yeah, my son just came back with he's here with me and we're kind of transitioning him back here. So um yeah, next week sometimes, man. You feel free to email me. Email me, IG me, whatever. We'll
Okay.
get something going for the week during the week.
Okay. So next week it is. No
Yeah,
problem. This week.
we'll definitely get something going, dude. I know I'm probably not gonna be near my computer for the weekend. You know, one of these shows that I usually do on the weekend will likely get rescheduled or something like that. Other than that.
I just want to let you
Okay.
know I
All
appreciate
right.
what you're doing. You keep up the fine work, my brother.
Come on.
Oh, bro, you too. I mean, you've saved the course.
Exactly. I feel the same way.
Huh?
You've saved the course since before I got on here, bro. So I can't say no. Like you've saved the course. So shout out to you because most people can't do it, bro. Most people can't. You know, most people will be like, "Oh, I'm not making enough money. Oh, I'm not bringing in the numbers. Oh, I'm not doing this." I'm like, dude, you got to go through the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, dude. Um, I know what it is to have, 1,500 people viewing one day and 15 people viewing the next day. It is what it is. Just control what you can control. We're just trying to put out a good show. That's it.
Yeah,
Well, I know
I
you
appreciate
dope as
that.
fucking
Thank you.
as fuck, Auntie. I was just telling underrated like I love you, him, and she stay sleep. Y'all my niggas.
Well,
Real talk.
shout out to that.
Appreciate that.
And I'm thankful to still have my day ones like Sheep, like JT, like my day ones. They remember since before there was a purge, before there was any monetization, they were at my channel. They were at my channel and still, rocking with me. So I didn't, some people only came over for that. And a lot of people only came over for that, but they were there with me long before that and they still rock with me and I'm appreciative of it. You know.
I always gonna have you. That's why I'm having you back and everything.
Let me tell
And
you
I
this,
got
Auntie. Like you dope as fuck, bro. You have so much different content. I love it.
Mhm.
I don't get to see it a lot because I work overnight and sometimes you do go live in the middle of the day and I'll be sleep. But like, bro, you hella dope, bro.
Well,
Like,
I
I
do
would
need to
never come in
upload.
contact.
Yeah, my bad cutting you up, but I do need to upload, more pre-recorded, shorter content that you can catch replays on because I know it is tough to watch a 5 hour live stream replay.
Mhm.
That is tough on
I don't
anybody.
care about the 5
So,
hour live.
but I mean, if I've got
It's
uploaded,
just about
uploaded content where you can catch 10, 15 minutes here or there, most people can do that. So that's the only reason why people miss me as much as they do, is because I don't do as much content as I should. I should be, doing more. So that's my bad.
Yeah, so let me go finish up right here because I gotta go because I gotta finish up. But let me finish up with this. Thank you, family. Sometime next week, you gonna see a second part of the chop up, brother and T gonna ask me some questions too, and it's gonna be different. And so look forward for that. It's gonna be another epic and I just want people to understand, if you say that you have belief in God, if you say that you want to do things God's way, there's challenge comes with it. So that means you gotta let God change you. If you want that person to be a pure or man or woman, be a good person, it's got to be within God's divine purpose, and also it's got to be in God's qualities. If not, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's on you, not nobody else in it. And get surrounded by people that's gonna be encouraging and also gonna give you that constructive criticism to strive to be better. Okay, and that especially us as a people. I ain't gonna say I don't get it, but we love chaotic and we love drama. And we like the other thing because we feel that's move us. But the sad thing about it is sometimes it has to be a certain calmness that we should have. Now, if you don't want the calmness and stuff, that's on you. You to blame for it. And that's it for that. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder. Everybody in the chat had participated in it. Thank you so much. And like I said, I will reach out to Brother T and Sister Aquafina. I will go check out that interview sometime tonight and everything. And I'm just saying to this that if we want to
if
be
you
better,
don't check that out, I'm not your friend no more.
now I'm gonna check it out tonight. I'm gonna check it out tonight. Sometime. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Yo, she threatened me, yo. She did a Chi-Town threat. I don't like that, yo. She got me in the corner, the Chi-Town side. Oh,
Well, like, bro, like I watch a lot of interviews on here, and you know this because of the feedback I give to you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's not, you know what I'm saying? If you don't watch that Club Shay Shay and then at least watch them like the Damon Wayne's brother, like Damon,
I
and you
will.
don't watch Marlon, you will not understand where I'm coming from. And that's
I'm
why
gonna
I
watch
tried
it.
on your channel.
I'll watch it.
Like,
Then I
bro,
got.
yeah, I think you hella dope. If you don't even do feedback on it, I will. I will do it this weekend because
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
off
I'm
this
gonna
weekend.
watch it tonight.
And
Definitely, I'm gonna watch it tonight. But I gotta get off now because I gotta take it some day. On behalf of my channel, the Underrated
okay,
Darkness, yours truly, number one grinder. Um, one of the best case secrets on social
I'm
media,
gone.
especially the business. That's all right. The Underrated Brunch Talk. This is the last of the Underrated Brunch Talk number 16. Ladies and gents, hashtag the truth 2025. The number one grinder. Thank y'all so much. Love y'all. Really appreciate y'all. Shout out to the miss. Shout out to the miss. And understand that I'm gonna say one last thing. Each of us got to have a personal relationship with God. It's very important. It's part of that eternal learning. We got to have that. We got to have that. Thank y'all. Love y'all. Great rising. Great evening. Be well. Be well. Be well. This one is Ghettos.